What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
A Woo Bleed 84, you're awesome. Thank you for the 88-month resub. Wawa, kill it anyway.
And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hi. Hello, hello, hi. How is everyone doing today? Hello. Hey, hello. It's been a bit of a minute. I've been kind of, I feel that I've kind of been neglecting streaming a little bit. Which I don't know. Maybe I have. I'm not sure. But I'm here, and I have to say I did miss you guys. So I was happy to be back tonight. But I'm still sort of trying to find my groove in a way. With like different schedules and and like Peter being home on different days now, so that's kind of having me trying to sort of like find my groove. So let's talk about that. Also, I just pressed the start countdown button, but I don't think it actually does anything because I don't think I have a countdown set up. So the button is pressed and it's like running, but I doubt that it's actually gonna change scenes. So I'm gonna have to do that myself. So let's just press this, which also doesn't work because I totally forgot to see. That's what I was saying. I totally sort of neglected streaming. Also, chat, hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening and good time zone to all of you. How's everyone doing today? My name is MrJordilicious. Welcome to the stream on this Wednesday, July 22nd, 2026. Hello, hello. What's up with the time? Okay, chat. What? See? Yeah, pro streamer right here. What's up with the time? Wait, what's up with the time? Why is the time? Wait, where do I? Oh wait, no, I just have it here. Why is the time sort of like cut off like that? Why is it like? Wait, did I not make it wide enough? Wait, let's make it like, what is it, 400? There we go. Is that like wide enough? Is that good? I think that's good. See? That's what you get. Wait, no, it's still cutting off on the left. Why? Wait, why is that? Why is that? Oh wait, because I added margins. Because I think I added those because things were looking weird. Wait, should I add like more margins or less? Hang on, chat. We're doing live. We're doing live. Okay, well that's not good. We're doing live troubleshooting. Okay, so wait, 40 and then maybe this like less. Wait, let's see, like that. Yeah, see, there you go. That's good. That's better. All right, then we'll leave it like that and then we'll make this like 440, I guess. Like that. So it's a little bit wider. And then maybe actually let's bring this back to like 80. There we go. I think that's better. Yeah, I think that looks better, right? That now you can actually see the time and the date. There you go. Let's just pretend that was just always like that. Okay? Well, hello. Also, Bleep, thanks so much for the resub for 88 heckin' months, which was perfectly timed in the instrumental ad break, so, or in the instrumental break of the song. So good for you. Well done. Good for you. And welcome in, chat. Hello. Good to have you. All right, while we are here, because I know that I'm gonna forget anyway. Otherwise, I'm gonna do some live Stream Deck maintenance because I updated my one Stream Deck, but I didn't update the other Stream Deck. So now my buttons on the left Stream Deck work, but the ones on the right do not. And that's the one that I usually use when I'm like you know, in games and stuff. So let me quickly add some buttons there. Oh, we don't have the scene anymore, so maybe let me see if I can find the proper wait, maybe I can just copy it. Let me see if I can copy the image for the BRB. Wait, no, I don't think I can. Wait, let me just do that and then let me try and find that. Where would I have that? If I were past me, where would I put, like, oh wait, there we go, Stream Deck icons. Well, do you think the Stream Deck icons folder is the folder that I'm looking for? Because you know, I was looking for Stream Deck icons. You have two Stream Decks, I forgot. I do, yes. Which, I don't know, maybe it's a bit overkill, I'm not sure, but I'm still very happy with both of them. But then, well, then I do need to there we go, BRB. Then I do need to have them both set up. There we go. So now we can also change to BRB on my right Stream Deck. There we go, perfect. And then I need to do some more maintenance because not every button is still working, but at least I can use the most important ones, like switching scenes. But yeah, Chen, hi, hello, welcome on in. I'm sorry for that chaotic intro. Although I guess, well, are you guys, you know, are you guys used to anything else from me? I guess not. So yeah, so the background is acting weird. I'm not sure why, but the plugin that I'm using to like generate that effect recently had an update, but maybe the update broke things. I'm not sure. I haven't actually tested it, which in hindsight is a bad idea. You know, you never just push anything without testing it, I guess. But today, you know, we're just figuring it out together. You know, that also works. That also works. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing good. Hello, welcome in on this this Wednesday. So yeah, so as I was saying, I'm still sort of like trying to get used to like, you know, like trying to find like a proper schedule because well, as I think I mentioned this before, Peter used to always be not be home on Wednesdays because he always had like a crafting night with like some friends of his. So like, you know, he would be there on Wednesdays and that would be perfect for me because then, you know, then I would be home alone anyway and then I could stream and not feel like I like, you know, miss out on you know, couples time. But now they moved his crafting evening to Mondays and then like every other week. So like, you know, one week they do have it and then the other week they don't. And then on Wednesday he's at home, and like last Wednesday when I got home from work, I was feeling kind of kind of like, you know, with no energy. I came home and I was like, all the energy was sucked out of me. And I was also feeling kind of like meh, for whatever reason, maybe like post event drop or something. I don't know. So I didn't feel it last week. But then technically I could have streamed last Monday because, I think last Monday was actually when Peter was... Oh yeah, last Monday Peter also had his crafting evening, but he wasn't feeling too good. So we decided to come home kind of early. So I figured like, well, then at least we can still do like, you know, some games together, or we can hang out together. So I didn't stream last Monday. But like I said, I'm still trying to find sort of like a good sort of middle ground, you know, to stream regularly, but also have like, you know, couples time. So, yeah, I haven't found a good solution to that yet, but we will, because I still really enjoy hanging out with you guys. I still love hanging out with all of you, and I still love, like, you know, playing games. And there's actually like a couple of games that I've had on my radar that I'm like, oh wait, maybe those could be very fun to play on stream. One of which is a game that actually has released a little while ago, and I think we've even played a demo of it, or like, you know, like a Steam Next Fest demo or something like that a long time ago. And then Peter sent me a TikTok video of this game the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that game. And he was like, oh, this would be so fun for you to play on stream. And I was like, yeah, I know, because I've seen this game before. And I went to check, and it was actually on sale on Steam, so I decided to just get it, because I feel that it's going to be a very nice and chill and sort of, well, maybe not, well, I guess cozy, but maybe not chill, because it is a puzzle game, so you do need to do some puzzles. But I do think it's going to be a fun game, and it's not a super long game. I think it's like 4 hours. I just checked before the stream, so it's not like a super long game, so that also totally helps. But yeah. Other than that, how are you guys doing? Well, like I said, it's been a few weeks. I'm trying to think, like, when was the last time that I streamed? But I think the last time that I streamed was actually the introduction of the new, like, stream look and feel, which still isn't finished because I've been kind of busy. So it's still sort of a work in progress. But I think, yeah, that was the last time, and that was also the Monday before I went to Steppenbrand. So lots of things happened, so that's why I wanted to do like a little bit of a show and tell, although I'm not sure what I can show in terms of TOS, but yeah, we'll do a lot of tell and then some show. How about that? I think that's good, right? I think that's gonna be good. So yeah, but first of all, how are you guys doing? Because, you know, you guys have also I've not really spoken to you guys in a while, so how are you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing good. I'm not sure if anyone followed the World Cup. I did not, but apparently Spain won. So if we have any viewers from Spain, congratulations for winning the World Cup. But yeah, I didn't really care for it myself, to be honest. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, other than like Steppenbrand's show and tell, what else happened? Oh, so remember how I think I talked about Peter's PC having like a lot of issues lately, and randomly, like, you know, shutting down and like, you know, not being reliable. So we've been meaning to like upgrade his PC for like a while. And now last Monday, I think, I finally did some research on, like, you know, new PC parts. And the plan was basically to update my PC with like a new CPU, and then give my components to Peter, because well, you know, he mostly plays Overwatch, and like, you know, I am the one that does, like, you know, the streaming and like the things that require more like power. So I had to do like a lot of research, because I'm not really into, believe it or not, like, I'm very tech savvy, but I'm not really into like PC components and like what's good and what's, like, you know, value for money and all that. Like, I'm not really versed in stuff like that. So I had to do like a lot of research to see like what would be a good CPU and what would work with like, you know, what motherboard I would need and all those kind of things. Only saw Trump photobomb the winners. Well, I saw a video of Trump with like the FIFA president, you know, two of the most corrupt people on the planet, maybe. I saw them walking on stage, and like Trump was holding the FIFA, like, you know, the trophy that they give to the winner, and like this FIFA president was like holding on to the trophy for dear life, because Trump is, I believe, like, if we have to believe, like, you know, media and rumors and whatnot, he's sort of like on his last leg for some reason. So like the FIFA president was like, yeah, we're not gonna have you drop this trophy because it's expensive and heavy, and we're not gonna have that on live TV. So he was holding on to it for dear life, which I thought was funny. But yeah, so I spent all Monday evening looking for like PC components that I could get to update my PC. And we ordered them, and they should arrive tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow, but probably this weekend we'll be updating my PC and then Peter's PC. It was a bit of a search, because like I said, I'm not really like well versed in PC components and like CPUs and whatnot. So I used a lot of like PC part picker or like PC builder or something. Like there's this website that allows you to like build a PC, and then it tells you whether or not components are like, you know, compatible together. And initially it like, you know, I looked at the recommended streaming and gaming experience build. I was like, well, you know, that's what I'm doing. Let's look at some components. And you know, there was like a CPU, like an AMD CPU, which I wanted. And you know, like it looked really good. I checked benchmarks compared to my current CPU, and I was like, oh yeah, that actually, you know, that actually is pretty a lot more powerful than what I have now. So that's good. Then I went to check on like, you know, the prices, and it was actually priced pretty decently, you know, like it wasn't actually that expensive. I was like, okay, let's go, let's do it. And then I saw that it was an AM5 chipset, or like AM5 socket. Like it was a newer CPU, and I was like, okay, well, I needed to get a new motherboard anyway, because Peter's current CPU is Intel, so you know, we needed to get that anyway. So I figured, let's just get a new motherboard. But then I realized that apparently these new CPUs, they are not compatible with DDR4 memory, which I still have. And since memory prices are still insane at the moment, I just checked for fun to see like, okay, well, what if I also need to update my memory to get this new CPU? It would have cost me, the memory alone would have cost me almost as much as I've paid now for like a new CPU, a new motherboard, and a new cooler, a new CPU cooler. So like all that combined would have been the same price almost as 32 gigabytes of DDR5 memory. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, let's not get the newest CPU. Let's just get a current gen, or like a previous gen CPU. So I did some more research, and let me tell you, I don't understand like CPU, or at least AMD, like CPU names and numbers, and like I don't get it, because I used to have an AMD Ryzen 7 5800 something. And now I go to an AMD Ryzen 9 58 something. I think something like that. But like I don't get like what do you look at in terms of CPUs? Because then I look at like, you know, the gigahertz that it has, like the speed and all that, those kind of things. And that was actually kind of the same, if not slower. So I was like, wait, so this is a better CPU, but like the speed is slower. It has more cores, so I guess that's a good thing. But like I said, I don't really get it. All I know is that I went onto like a benchmark comparison site, and I compared like my current CPU to the new one, and like the new one was like way better. It got like, you know, a massively upgraded score. So I figured, okay, well, that's good. So I went with that. Also, Mr. Wonderful, hello. Hey yo, and VBay, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Rez wants to build a new PC for a long time already. He did order memory a long time ago, still in the box. Well, I mean, if he wants to make some money, he should sell. Well, that he doesn't have the memory, but he should sell it, because a colleague of mine also did the same thing. Like she's part of like purchasing for our company, and she apparently saw this coming, so she ordered like some memory a long time ago. for like $50, and it's still in her drawer now. And she looked the other day, and it was like currently, if she had to buy that same memory, she had to buy it for like, you know, several $100. So she was like, yeah, I got this for like, you know, if we ever need it. How are you doing? How's your trip? Yeah, my trip was good. I'm gonna talk about that in. I'm gonna talk about it in a little bit. I was doing some general catching up, but yeah, we're gonna talk about my my trip in a little bit. Also, let me increase my. Wait. Why can I do that? Let me. Oh wait, yeah, microphone. Let me turn that up a little bit in my mixer. There we go. Because I couldn't hear myself properly, even though my volume is at max. Totally forgot it was Wednesday today. It's funny because yesterday was Tuesday, obviously, because, you know, if we all know Rebecca Black, right? Like the person, if you ever wonder, like, wait, what are the days of the week again? Just think about Rebecca Black, because she always knows the order of the days of the week. So if you forget, like, wait, what comes after Monday and like what comes after like, if you forget about that, think about Rebecca Black and then you'll remember. So today is Wednesday, which means that yesterday was Tuesday, and it means that tomorrow is Thursday. But yesterday, so Tuesday, usually on Tuesday is my work from home day, but I don't know, yesterday I was kind of like, you know what, I kind of feel like just going into the office. I like, a lot of people are like on holiday, and I just didn't feel like working from home, which in the end was a good thing, because you know, it was quite a hectic day yesterday, so it was a good thing that I was in the office. But because of that, I'm also kind of like, my rhythm is also broken, because, well, normally, you know, Tuesday is my work from home day, and then the day after that is Wednesday, is when I'm in the office, and then the day after that is my second day in the office, which is Thursday. But today was my second day in the office this week, so I also thought that it was Thursday, but, you know, it was not, so that was a bit of a bummer. I'm doing pretty good. Just got done fixing with some of my flowers that had become too tall, so they start to literally fold over. So I had to build something for them to lean on. Aw, so you gave them some support. That's really sweet. Nice. I remember my grandfather. He always used to grow sunflowers, and they always would become like massive, which I always thought was really cool. The thing is, we had yesterday off because of national holiday. Oh yeah, I saw that you guys. So what did you guys celebrate? Was it like the birth of like, was it like the birthday of like your king, or like what did you guys celebrate that you get a national holiday? I have some issues while playing Euro Truck Simulator. After about 15 minutes, the sound begins to crack and screen starts to stutter. I updated all drivers and BIOS, but still issues. But finally, I found the issue. When I restart my Xbox controller, everything works fine again for 15 minutes. Wait, when you restart your Xbox controller... Wait, so your Xbox controller is breaking the game after 15 minutes? That's so weird. That is such a weird bug. And, like, I totally believe that that's the cause, but that... Sometimes we get, like, these... I get, like things like this at work. Like, a client is like, yeah, everything works, but then... You know, the moon is in, like, a weird phase with Jupiter, and then suddenly everything breaks. And then I get the ticket and I'm like, wait, that makes literally no sense, and yet it's happening. And it's like so hard to sort of like troubleshoot that. So yeah. But yeah, so tomorrow we should be getting some new PC components. The only downside is that because I'm getting a new motherboard, I need to install Windows like from scratch, because, well, I don't have to. But, you know, the internet says that it's smart if you get like a new motherboard and new hardware components to install Windows from scratch. So I wanted to like, you know, back up most of my Windows things yesterday, but then I ended up getting hyper focused on like some other things. So I didn't do that. So I probably need to do that tomorrow, and then we'll probably like on Friday or Saturday we'll build the PCs, I guess, which hopefully goes smooth, because I remember many years ago when I built my first ever PC, which literally took me like all afternoon, and I even had like, you know, like backup in the form of friends via WhatsApp. So hopefully this time, you know, like hopefully this time is gonna go a little bit smoother. The only thing that I'm slightly slightly worried on is that I ended up getting a water cooler for my CPU because, well, A, it looks cool. And well, hopefully it's gonna make less noise. And apparently this CPU runs kind of hot, so I didn't want to get like a super noisy, you know, like air fan. But I literally spent like almost, well, like an hour, if not 2 hours with ChatGPT asking whether or not this water cooler was gonna fit my PC case. And there was like a lot of back and forth and like a lot of debates and like a lot of measuring and whatnot, and in the end I ended up going with a different water cooler, which supposedly is gonna fit. Fingers crossed. So there's that. Basically celebrate our first king swearing the oath. Ah, okay, I see. Also, depending on your kind of Windows license, you might need to buy a new one. Yeah, I checked, and my Windows license is connected to my Microsoft account, so I'm guessing what I found online on, like, you know, Microsoft forums and whatnot. I'm guessing that I should be fine, that I should be able to, like, you know, disconnect if I have to my current PC and then, like, connect the license to the new PC. Fingers crossed. That's gonna work. I decided mid-June that I really needed some flowers in my bedroom window, so I took a long plastic pot. I planted lots of different flower seeds, and today some of the cornflowers start to open up, and they're so beautiful. Oh, that's so cool. Love that. So you just planted, like, random seeds, so you have no idea, like what they were. That's actually kind of cool. You give ChatGPT a lot of trust, lol. I mean, well, not just, like, but I let ChatGPT do, like the research, and then I verified what it said via, like, Reddit. I told it, like, give me like Reddit topics and, like, you know, give me like verifiable sources with pictures to see that other people have done the same thing. Because apparently my PC case is kind of old, and apparently it's not really built for, like, proper airflow, but I didn't want to spend like another $100 on, like, a new PC case since, you know, it's still working fine. But, you know, since there's not, like, a lot of room for like, you know, big, like, you know, radiators. So I wanted to get, like, I wanted to get the, what apparently is one of the best water coolers out there, like, for a relative budget. I wanted to get that, but, you know, it was a big boy. It was a big, chunky boy, so I wasn't going to be able to fit that. But the one that I got now is also good, according to reviews, and it should fit. I mean, I measured it myself, and it should fit. So, fingers crossed. In Europe, we have 14 days to return the product if it doesn't fit. Yeah. So, if it doesn't fit, worst comes to worst, I'll just, yeah, send it back and not have a fan for a couple of days on my PC. Which, you know, yay! I knew some of them were cornflowers, but the rest was random seeds. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually kind of cool. Love that. That's really cool. So yeah, so I need to like, you know, back up my I mean, most of my important stuff is, like, already in the cloud anyway, like my streaming stuff, that's all in the cloud, so that's good. But, like, you know, I have some programs, and, like, I'm sure that I have, like, you know, my downloads folder and, like, some other folders that aren't in OneDrive that are not being backed up. I don't know why I can't put my downloads folder in OneDrive. It's stupid. Like, I can have my images, my music, my videos. I can all put that in OneDrive, and my desktop, but, like, my downloads folder, I can't upload that in OneDrive, which I think is really, really stupid. But yeah, so I need to like double check and maybe some fonts that I need to take with me. But yeah, hopefully it's not going to be too big of an issue. I would buy a new case if it wouldn't fit. I mean, well, you know, I wanted to get a new case, but like I said, I also want a nice case, and that would have set me back at least like another 100. And Peter saved some money, or like we saved some money for specifically for like a new what is it called? A new PC build. But you know, we already went slightly over budget, so I didn't want to go even more over budget. You can always do like a sim link. Wait, is that like, oh, is that like a Is that like a what do you call what? I think I know what you mean. Like a folder that's basically a mirror image of like another folder, right? Is that the thing that you mean? It's like a clone, but you only update one folder and then it like clones itself to the other folder. Okay, you can always put the cooler outside of your case. Well, yeah, I guess. Well, I can just use like a Dremel and like, you know, a some power tools and just make it fit, you know? If it doesn't want to fit, then I'll make it fit. No, I have confidence that it's gonna work. So yeah. Fingers crossed. Basically, you change one directory to another one, and you have rules so you can do it bidirectionally or not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Case modding, is that still a thing? I don't know. Is it? Yeah, that's a good one. I remember a long time ago, back in the day, you always had like these people that did like insane case mods with, like, based on a game, and like, you know, you didn't even realize that it was a PC. I'm not sure if it's still a thing anymore though. That was always like crazy though when people did that. So yeah. Anyway, chat, are you guys ready for some? Step and Brand stories? Because I know otherwise we'll be. We're gonna be like neck deep in like, you know, random talk, which I love. Don't get me wrong, like I love that. But then we still haven't played a game, and I still haven't shared any stories. I do have a couple of pictures. I uploaded them. I uploaded some pictures to my gallery on it's.brook.dog. So if you, I'm not sure if I can show all of them on. Well, I guess all of them should be fine. So I guess we should be fine in terms of pictures. But yeah, it was quite the experience. A classmate back then did build a coffee maker in his case. He had to open the C drive, put a coffee mug there, and then run make coffee.bat on his PC. That's really cool though. Love that. That's so cool. But yeah, no, it was quite an experience. So we left. So I streamed on Monday. Then I packed my bag on Tuesday, which is actually the first picture that I have. I guess I'm just gonna go back and forth between like showing pictures and like this scene. So yeah, so this is the first picture. Let me go to full screen mode. There we go. So this is the bag that I took, which was, you know, it doesn't look that big on the photo, but believe me, it was quite big. And this is not even all the stuff that I packed, but this is like the biggest gear that I packed. Also, why is my wait, why is my chat? Why is my chat? Hang on. Wait, no. Wait. There we go. So yeah, so this wasn't even like all the gear that I packed, but it was the it was like the biggest chunk. Does it fit? Well, barely. And like the bag was like super heavy. I'm glad that this is like a heavy duty bag, because I was kind of worried that it was gonna, like, you know, that the handles were gonna break or something. But yeah, it fit quite okay. And the bag itself was really nice. It did its job. Chad is on his way to the moon. Yeah. But yeah, so I left on Wednesday evening because I was going there with a good friend of mine, and we decided, since we were gonna drive over there together on Thursday, and I didn't want to take, like, you know, my bag, like all of my shit. I didn't want to take it like on the train, and then for him to like, you know, meet me halfway on a train station, and then, you know, I get on there. So we decided that I would go to his place on Wednesday after work. I drove over there with like, you know, all my stuff. And then we left early on Thursday morning. So yeah, so we did that. I went to work on Wednesday. I had dinner with Peter. Then I loaded my bag in the car, drove over there. loaded everything from my car into his car, so we didn't have to do that in the morning. And then yeah, then on Thursday we woke up quite early and we drove over there. It was supposed to be a 7-hour drive, something like that. 7 or 8 hours, I believe, which I was not necessarily looking forward to, but also like not looking forward to. Because I was kind of like, you know, having sort of like road trip vibes, and I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be fun, and we're gonna like, you know, switch places, and we're gonna stop along the way to get something to drink and whatnot. So yeah, so in you know, the drive over there was long, but okay. Although, okay, so my body is kind of weird. So whenever I'm at someone else's place and I'm new there, sometimes, and I stay over, sometimes my buddy doesn't like to do number 2. So, but like, you know, this friend, I've been at his place, like, you know, we've known each other for a while. I've been at his place like a million times. So, my buddy is used to like doing number 2 there. So it's fine. However, I guess because I was kind of like nervous for the event and like I didn't know what to expect and whatnot, on the morning before the drive, I kind of felt that I had to do number 2, but like nothing happened. So I was slightly nervous, but I figured, well, let's just hope that it's gonna be fine. But then like halfway through the drive, my tummy started to like ache and hurt a little bit, and I was like, yeah, well, I'm not gonna use like a disgusting roadside highway toilet in Germany to like, you know, do my business. So yeah, like after a few hours, it was not really like comfortable anymore because I really like had to go, but I didn't want to. So when we arrived after like, you know, like 8 hours or so, I like instantly like I was like, okay, well, you park the car and you like unload, and I'm gonna use the bathroom and I'll meet you there. So that was, you know, that was not necessarily the entrance that I was hoping for, but you know, we made it. So it took place at like a taking a number 2 in your suit is also working. Well, I wasn't wearing like a like any of these I wasn't wearing like this gear that I was plus I was in the car with someone, so I didn't want to stink up the whole car, so there's that. But yeah, so we arrived, and my friend, like, you know, there were like some friends of his that were already there. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna meet up with them and see where they like, you know, what spot for the tent they picked out. And I was like, yeah, I'll find you guys. So when I was like, you know, I did my business and I walked on the campground, there was like a moment. It was okay. So I've been to like kink events before, right? Like I've done like various kink events, but nothing as well, quote unquote, wild as this. So I didn't know what to expect. So I walked from the from like, you know, the little toilet building to like the campground. And while I was walking there, like, you know, there were some people in tents, and like, you know, there was nothing initially there was nothing that I was like that sort of stood out. And then I walked past a little wooden sign with like, you know, a piece of paper stuck to it. And the sign said, like, you know, there was like a drawing on it that said like pee here. And then there were like 2 boots underneath. And I was like, for like, I don't know, like maybe like 5 seconds, I was like, wait, I think this sign is not in the right place because someone put their boots here and then the sign says piss here. And then I was like, oh, no, wait, it's, oh no, it's, okay, so this is intentional. People want you to, okay, I see. So that was like, you know, that was like a sort of like a mind shift of like, oh wait, yeah, no, people, that's like that's gonna be the vibe here. And then like I walked like maybe like 5 meters or 10 meters, and I looked to my left, like very casually. There's like, again, some more tents and like, you know, some more like campers and like people unpacking or whatnot. And I look to my left, and I see someone in a sling with their head towards me. But like at the tail end of that person was another person, and their arm went in certain motions, and I was like, what are they doing? And then again, it took me like 5 seconds. I was like, oh, Oh wait, they're doing. Oh, okay, I see. So so that was actually really funny because that to me was sort of like like I said, like a bit of a culture shock where I was like, oh wait, yeah, no, I'm totally fine like seeing that, like I don't mind, but I just sort of like I wasn't used to that. I wasn't like I've never experienced something like that, so I was like, oh right, yeah, that's gonna be the vibe here. So that was actually like a very funny, like after sort of like my toilet debacle, I guess that was like a funny sort of way of being introduced to the event. So yeah, so afterwards, like, you know, I met up with my friend and like with his friends who were also there, who I've never met before, but they were actually like really lovely guys. They were from Belgium. But they were like, you know, super friendly, super sweet guys. Like I was it was really fun to spend the entire weekend with like with them as well. So that was like a lot of fun. But yeah, we basically like, you know, we started out with doesn't sound like an event you will ever find me. I mean, honestly, it was a lot of fun though. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, afterwards we set out to like, you know, unpack and like set up our tent and whatnot, which I've never done before. Like I've never gone camping before. So I set up my tent, and I have to say, like, you know, when I was done with it, I bought this sort of like tarp for underneath, because again, the internet said like, hey, maybe you want to get like a tarp or like a cover for the ground, because you know, you don't want to get your tent to get all wet if it's like, you know, rainy or if it gets cold. So then at least you have a little bit of extra protection. So I was like, sure, sounds good. Like these things cost like maybe what, $5, $6. So sounds good. What I didn't realize though was that the tarp was massive. And the tent, of course, had like, you know, these pins that you need to put in the ground. And then we were kind of like, oh wait, with the tarp on the ground, where are we going to put the pins? So that was a bit of a bit of an oopsie moment. So in the end, we only put the pins in the front, and we had like this little this like, you know, piece of rope, or like this piece of, you know, rope at the end of the tent. So we put a pin there to sort of secure it, and we kind of like, you know, it was good weather. It wasn't gonna be very windy and whatnot. You know, my air mattress was in there, like, you know, some other stuff. So we figured it's gonna be fine, which it was. In the end, it was. But like, when I saw this, I was like, oh man, that's so cozy. You know, you have like a little sort of like room in nature, and then you can close it up and like all your stuff is in there. It was actually really cozy. I thought it, like the camping and like being in a tent, other than the, like, you know, the comfort factor, you know, like being on an air mattress and like, you know, under a sleeping bag was not the most comfortable. But like, other than that, like, it was actually really nice and cozy to just be like in a tent and sort of like at night hear, like, you know, the night sounds and like the wind. It was actually really cool because at the campsite there were actually some animals as well. And I took this picture, which I thought was really lovely. So this is like this is like, you know, some flags that they had. I think they had like flags for like all the nationalities that were there, which I thought was really cool. And it was the 22nd edition, so that's why it says like 22 here. But there were also like sheep like roaming around at the campsite, so that was actually really cool. So like at night, sometimes you heard those sheep. They came like very close to your tent, and they would just like, you know, make their sheep noises. And I tried all weekend to befriend the sheep. So here's one of the sheep. I tried all weekend to become friends with one, but they didn't really like me. As soon as I kind of tried to get closer, and I was really careful, but as soon as I tried to get closer, they all like ran away, sadly. So I was kind of bummed by that. As a camping veteran, I don't approve. You don't approve of our tent situation, of not having all the pins in the ground? Well, I mean, listen, it totally worked out fine in the end. So I mean, I didn't approve either, but it all worked out fine in the end. But I was also like, you know, I was like, oh, but then we're not following the official instructions, and we totally should, because they are official instructions. But it worked out. It totally worked out. So it was all good. But yeah, after we set up the tent, we kind of, you know, made a made a little like, you know, tour across the campsite. I got some more pictures that I haven't uploaded because those were maybe well, I mean, I can upload them to my site, but not, I don't want to show them on Twitch because of them being maybe a bit too graphic. But yeah, it was like there were not like a ton of facilities, but you know, while technically it was a generic sort of like kink and fetish festival, it was very heavily aimed at like several things. One of which was the mud pit. That was, you know, the main reason that I wanted to go there. And then, like, you know, people into water sports and people into scat were very heavily represented there as well. So there were like several water sports facilities that people could use, which I did not necessarily use myself. I was kind of interested, but well, that was one thing that we, like, you know, the first evening, me and my friend, we sort of like stuck together and we like, you know, ate together and we walked around and we sat around for just like grabbing, you know, feeling the vibe. The first night I was kind of like feeling a bit, well, maybe not overwhelmed, but I was kind of like, well, I knew that there were going to be like a lot of old folks, but I was kind of hoping that, you know, it would be like maybe like 70% old people and like, you know, 30%, you know, people more my age. But I guess it was more like maybe 90% old people and like 10% people my age, if even that. So we were sitting there at like the first night and we were kind of like thinking like, yeah, so I guess we kind of bring the average age down quite a bit. And that was like, you know, that was something that like I didn't necessarily expect, and I was kind of taken aback by. Like, I didn't necessarily go there to like, you know, score and have like, you know, wild orgies or whatever, but I don't know, like just being around people your own age is something that is kind of nice, I guess. So we were both kind of like feeling a little bit out of place on the first night, so yeah, we went to bed kind of at a reasonable time because, you know, we had the long drive, of course, and you know, all the impressions and like, you know, we were kind of like, you know, tired and overwhelmed, so we went to bed, you know, at a reasonable time. But then the next day, you know, like the next day was like the first full day, and you know, we decided early on to sort of like, you know, check out like the campground, and then afterwards, like, you know, walk around, go have breakfast, and then afterwards we would check out the mud pits that were there, because that, you know, that was the main reason that we wanted to go there. So yeah, so we did that. So there were two. This was like the main sort of like mud pit. This, I think, is maybe on the first day that I took this picture, so it looks very watery, but they had like a big, you can't really see it here, well, you can see it a little bit, but they had like a big sort of excavator that they used every day in the morning to sort of like scoop over the mud pit to make it, you know, like nice and you know, thick again. So this was like the main mud pit, and then this was like another one that was a little bit separate, where it was like much thicker, and like I've never been in something like this before. This was like my first experience playing like in the mud like this. So I didn't necessarily know like what to expect. So well, you know, I got geared up in my waiter suit, and then for the first time I went in. Now I figured there's gonna be either two things that are gonna happen. Either I'm gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna be like, fuck it, and I'm just gonna like jump in, go all in, like, you know, don't care, and I'm gonna do that. Or I'm gonna be like very like, you know, doubting and sort of like tippy toe and be like, oh no, I don't want to get dirty, oh no, I don't want to get, like, you know, like that, like hesitant, and then my friend was gonna push me in. I thought like those were the two options. In the end, it actually was like a bit of a middle ground. So so this is the gear that I was wearing for the first time. So I got like this rubber wading suit with these heavy rubber gloves, which I recently got, which were really nice. A friend of mine told me that, he said like, oh, you should have gotten the longer ones, because these are like, you know, industrial gloves, and he was like, yeah, you should have gotten the longer ones that go like over your elbow, because, you know, in the mud they will slide down. And I was like, it's gonna be fine, like, you know, how bad gonna be, it's gonna be fine. Well, you know, he was right, I should have gotten the longer ones. I would love a mud pit like that. It was actually really nice. So I have like my first time in the mud in a 5-part story. So this is me like taking my first steps. This is me being like very like, okay, let's see how deep it is, because I wasn't sure. You couldn't really tell. So like this is me trying to sort of like get in. And then here I am sort of like in, this was, it actually was deeper, but it was surprisingly hard for some reason. It was surprisingly hard to, like, you know, sink, because, you know, what it did is it makes you float. So when you wanted to sink, it actually like didn't want to sink. It just sort of pushed your legs up as if you wanted to float again. So that was actually really interesting. But yeah, so this is me, and then, you know, as you can see here, I'm sort of like floating, because that was sort of like the default when you were in this one. One thing that's funny though, you can see here, I have more pictures where you can see it better, but I don't have them uploaded. But you can see here that I'm trying to keep my hands clean. Now, that's like a thing that I sort of do, is that I don't like to get my hands dirty, like, ever. And it's actually really funny, because I was wearing, of course, these like, you know, heavy duty rubber gloves. And I, like, when I was already sort of like on my back, my friend was and I noticed it as well, but my friend was like calling out, like, even when you are, you know, when you are willingly and you are, you know, actually want to get muddy and dirty, even then you're trying to keep your hands clean. And I was like, I know. So then when he said that, I was like, okay, yeah, fuck it. And I just like lowered them and got them dirty as well. But I thought it was really funny that he noticed that. But yeah, it was, honestly, it was actually really, really relaxing in a way. Like, because it was so dense and you could float on it, you could just sort of like relax there and lay on your back. And it was actually like, yeah, I don't know, like it wasn't necessarily, like, obviously it was kind of hot as well, but it wasn't necessarily like only like a horny thing. It was actually also a very sort of relaxing thing, because it was a very interesting sort of like sensation, because, you know, you weren't floating as if on water, but it was more dense. But like movement also sort of felt, you know, it felt very sort of like squishy in a way. So that was very yeah, that was very nice. I really like that. So it was a very nice and good first experience there. Then also my friend, he also came in, so we took a picture of us together for the first time in the mud together, which was really fun. So yeah. Yeah, and other than that, like, you know, like I said, we that was the first time, and then afterwards, like, you know, we we got out and I got cleaned up and stuff like that. But yeah, it was actually a really fun, really nice experience. And I have to say, like, the evening before, with like all the old people and my vibes not being there yet, I have to say, after having been like in the mud for the first time and like experiencing that, I have to say that I felt it. I was like, yeah, no, this is fun. This is gonna be a good weekend, despite, like, you know, the old folks. I would probably jump in there with as less clothes on as they allow me. Well, you know, you would have been able to jump in there naked. You would, like, people have done that. I did not, because I specifically wanted to be wearing things. But yeah, no, you could have been naked for all they cared. That was actually one of the things that I really loved about the event, is how free it made me feel, because as you can see on this picture, they had like a little they had like a I can try to zoom in. They had like a little oh, it doesn't work. Right, you can see they had like they had like a cleanup station, which was actually pretty good. They had like a power wash, like a pressure washer. And then they had, like, you know, a cold, sprinkler. And then they actually had a warm shower as well, which worked surprisingly well. It stayed warm quite well most of the time. And it was funny, because I've played a lot of Power Wash Simulator back in the day. So when they had like this, pressure washer, I was like, oh, this is my jam, because I've played Power Wash. So like I know my way around a pressure washer. So that was actually really funny. But yeah, no, like I specifically wanted to go in gear. But yeah, no, like people were there naked. But the thing that I really liked is that you know, after you got like cleaned up at the shower station here, you know, you didn't want to, you know, you tried to clean up your gear and like your clothes and whatnot and yourself the best you could. But obviously, like around this thing, like, you know, it was really muddy, so you didn't want to like clean your gear and then drop it on the floor or like put it back on or whatever. So what I did is like I tried to clean my gear and then walk back to the tent to sort of like, you know, hang it out on our clothesline and whatnot. But you just walked back naked because, you know, I didn't really have anything to put on or like a towel or anything like that. So, but you know, I actually kind of like that. It felt very freeing to just walk around naked and like, you know, people not really caring. That was actually very, very nice and liberating in a way. Plus, you know, like despite the majority of people there, I was not interested in them. But it was kind of humbling to have some people, you know, like look at me when I walked past them like naked. You know, that was a bit of a bit of a sort of like humble experience in a way. Like, you know, oh, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of my body naked, but it's good to see that some other people seem to enjoy it. So yeah, so. Basically, you know, like that's like the majority of what we did. So like, you know, we either went in the mud, got ourselves cleaned, or just like, you know, hung out and relaxed. Like I said, I didn't necessarily participate in any of like the water sports things because, well, yeah, like I said, I kind of wanted to, but since the average demographic was quite old, I was not necessarily into, you know, doing that with old people. So I made my contribution, but I didn't get contributed by others, so to speak. So yeah, one thing that I did like, and I'm gonna try to phrase this as TOS as possible, is that you know, nobody gave a fuck what you did or how you looked like or whatever. So at one point, you know, me and my friend, we were just sort of like, you know, chatting, and like, you know, I saw like his pants get wet, and I was like, oh, and he was like, yeah, I mean, I could just let it go, like people, you know, people don't care here, and I was like, oh, you know what, you're right, and well, let's just say there was also a very interesting and very liberating experience as well, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. I do have some other pictures though that I wanted to share. So I remember all this gear that I brought. That's because I had no idea what to expect. So I didn't know like how much time I would change. I didn't know like how many times, like how clean everything would be again, like how easy it was to clean stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna bring a lot of options, so that I'm not going to be like, oh, I want to go in the mud again, but I already worn my things and they're dirty, so I can't. In the end, I've only worn this like wader suit, the suit that you saw in the pictures just now, and the MX gear. So like, I didn't wear the helmet, but like the MX gear underneath and like the boots. So, and the gloves. So like this, I did not wear at all. But yeah, so this was the other outfit that I've worn several times actually, which was also really nice because this is of course different material. This was the other mud pit. The only downside is that these were the MX boots, is that they weren't like, you know, very waterproof, obviously, but like small, like, you know, pebbles and rocks and sand and debris would get into the boots. And then like, you know, having to walk around in them, that was kind of like uncomfortable. But other than that, this was like a great outfit to like, you know, get muddy in. And then like this is me with one of the Belgian guys that well, let's just say I also had quite a bit of fun with. unexpectedly as well. That was actually funny. So me and my other friend, we were talking alongside, and they were like playing, he and this other Belgian friend were like playing in the mud. And me and my friend were like talking to some other people on the edge of the mud pit. And I was already like in this gear, and I asked him like, do you still want to go in? And he was like, yeah, no, probably not. And I was like looking at them, and I was like, oh, I kind of, you know, it was kind of itching. Like, I was like, I kind of want to go back in. But I had my phone with me, and I had like, you know, my watch on me, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to go back to the tent. And then like, you know, I was like, yeah, it's too much hassle. But then eventually I went over there to them in the mud already. I was like, are you guys gonna stay in for a little bit? And they were like, yeah, I guess. Because I was like, and then I said like, okay, yeah, because I want to come in, but I need to like, put away my phone and my stuff, and then I'll be back. And then they said like, oh, you can just put it near our bag. It's over there. You can just put it there. So I did that. But it was funny because, they were, of course, like, already in there and being like, dirty. And then I came in and I was still very clean, and they were very, well, they were very eager to, like, to help me get dirty as well, which I thought was very funny. They were like, oh, let me give you a hug. And like, oh no. And then, like, they dragged me down. And in the end, like, this guy said in the end that he thought he actually really liked that I came in clean and that he was able to sort of like help me not be clean anymore. So I thought that actually was really nice. Yeah, and then I have this picture, which was like a panorama. There was like a bit of a hill, and you can see some tents here. It was actually a beautiful environment. Very like very like lots of nature. Very like wheat fields, and like it was surrounded by wheat fields. It was like at the tippity top almost of Germany. So that was actually really nice. And then in the end, in the evening, that was actually really funny. Every evening, people went up to this hill to watch the sunset. So we did that as well. I got a picture of a sunset. But it was so funny because there was so many, well, like, let's just say like tough looking guys, like, big guys, old men with big beards and like tattoos and like heavy gear and whatnot. Like, if you would see them, like, if you had like a bar filled with these kind of guys and you would enter that bar at night and they would all look at you, you would probably be like, oh, I'll just go to McDonald's down the street. Like, that's what they would look, that's what that looks like, that was their appearance. But then every evening when the, when the sunset was, like, all those guys gathered on that hill to watch the sunset and like take pictures and like hug each other and I thought it was really funny. Like, yeah, these are all sort of like very butch and tough looking men. But in the end, like at the end of the day, they're all just a bunch of sappy gays and romantic gays watching the sunset. I thought that was really funny. And what I thought was most funny was that every day when the sun finally set, people started applauding. And I was like, wait, why are we applauding? It's not like people do in an airplane when the airplane lands and people applaud. That I kind of hate, but I also kind of get it if it was like maybe like, rough weather or like, bumpy ride or whatever. So, you don't know if you'll actually land. And then if you do, it's like, good job, pilots, you did it. But with the sunset, it's not really like, ooh, is it actually going to happen? Like, there's a chance that the sun is not going to set. Maybe it's just going to stay afloat today. And then, oh no, it did. Yay, it actually set. Good for you. I thought that was really funny. Like, there's no other outcome for the sun to actually set, so I don't really get why they started applauding. But I do think it was funny. And it was beautiful because I hadn't seen a sunset in like forever. So that was actually really, really nice. If the plane is landed, you survived. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Like, like, okay, well, the pilot did a good job. They flew me from A to B safely, so, applause. But, like, with the sunset, maybe with the sunset, you survived another day. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, if you look at it that way, I can maybe sort of see it. I mean, I didn't mind. I just thought it was, like, really funny. I thought it was very funny that they were, like, applause, and I was like, yeah, but why? Because there was no other outcome of the sun actually setting. So yeah. So I guess that was my show and tell. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk, my presentation. Are there any questions? I'll open the floor now to any questions. No, but all jokes aside, it was really fun. It was really nice. I had an absolute great time. I would love to go back next year, but it really depends on, like, if someone wants to go with me, because I mean, I think I'll know some other people who will be there. So I think, like, when I'm actually there, I won't be like alone. but I don't want to like drive like 8 hours by myself all alone. Like I don't want to do that. So I definitely want to go with someone. Also 8 hours to drive back. We literally, I don't know how, but it literally took us like 12 hours to drive back because we came in like heavy traffic and it was like a mess. So it took us like 12 hours to drive back. So that was a bit of a bummer. One question, can I go to the bathroom? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I will do that in a little bit as well. I will go to the bathroom because, well, now I'm back home. I need to use the bathroom. So unfortunately, that's a thing. But yes, I will also go to the bathroom in a little bit and fill up my drink. And then we'll do some puzzles with Viewfinder. I've definitely been on flights where the landing deserved none applause, but most flights luckily don't need it. Yeah, right? No, exactly. I just thought it was really funny, like, you know, all those people like applauding and like, yay, we landed. I heard about the way back. Yeah, like, I don't know what was going on, but it was, we first came in like heavy traffic and then it sent us through like a detour, but then it's still like, I think the traffic set us back like maybe 1 hour or 2 hours maybe, but it was supposed to last like 8 hours. It was like a drive for 8 hours. So I'm not sure how we ended up doing like 4 hours extra on it. One thing that I think was well interesting though is that we were on like a highway in Germany and it was like super hot and there was like no shade, of course. We saw more and more cars on that highway it was like standstill traffic, like we didn't move. And then, like, you know, the little bit that we did move, we sometimes saw like cars on the side of the road where with like, you know, their hoods open, where obviously their engine had like, you know, overheated. But then we also saw like a trailer a little bit ahead of us with like a horse in it. And we were like, oh no, the horse is also like, you know, in a trailer on the highway with like, you know, the sun blaring on top of the of the trailer. So I was kind of worried about the horse because, you know, I didn't know if it had any water, and even if it did, like, you know, with that heat, it wasn't gonna, like, you know, last forever. But then after a while, we heard like police coming up from behind us. And then we saw, like, in the distance ahead of us, we saw what looked like, I'm not sure if that's what happened, but what looked like a police escort for the horse. So we thought that maybe, like, you know, the people driving the horse, maybe they called like 911 or like, you know, 112. They called like the alarm and being like, yeah, we're on the highway in like standstill traffic, but we have a horse with us. And like, you know, humans, they can have like a bottle of water with them and you know, and like AC and they'll be fine. But the horse obviously does not have AC. So, yeah, it looked like maybe the horse got like a police escort out of traffic. So hopefully, obviously I don't know what happened, but hopefully the horse was okay, because I was feeling kind of sad for the horse having to be in such heat. But yeah, other than that, I'm looking to like some other pictures that I have. I don't think I have a ton of other pictures on my PC that I can share. So yeah, so I am gonna take a break, chat. Hopefully you enjoyed my my little show and tell, and it wasn't TMI. And even if it was, well, you know, you guys know me as being quite the kingster. Oh wait, chat. No, I do have one more funny little anecdote that I can't show you for obvious reasons. But remember how I said when we arrived at the campsite, and I saw someone being fisted at, like, you know, in my first 15 minutes there. Well, on Saturday, we were like, you know, we were sitting in front of our tent. You know, we just had breakfast and we were still sort of like, you know, waking up and thinking about what we were gonna do. So we were sitting in front of our tent, and it was like 10:30, something like that, 10:30. So, you know, like most people on Saturday, they, like, you know, wake up later. They maybe have, like, you know, like a coffee or like a tea or like some breakfast, and they go for a walk and they just like take it easy at 10:30. But someone across from our tent, like, you know, a little bit in the distance, someone decided to do something else at 10:30 in the morning on a Saturday, which was how do I put this subtly? Getting himself stuffed like a turkey by another man, very much on view. So we were kind of like sitting there, and then my friend was like, wait, what's happening over there? And I turned around and I was like, oh yeah, someone is getting fisted quite roughly by another man at 10:30 in the morning on a Saturday, because why not? So that was, I guess that was like I guess that was like my favorite little anecdote from the weekend. Like what I said earlier about, like, you know, it feeling very liberating to just, like, you know, walk around like either naked or with, like, you know, wet pants, or with like, you know, completely covered in mud and walking back to your tent or whatever. I like how liberating that felt. Well, at the same time, you know, other people also took those liberties to yeah, do like other activities in plain view, which I thought, you know, I thought it was kind of cool. And maybe I'm like a sappy, naive, looking at the world with like pink glasses kind of guy, but that's one way to wake up. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, if he wasn't awake after that, then I don't know what else will wake him up. But like, one thing that kind of made me realize is that I think all people that were there, they were having like the time of their lives, right? They were living their best lives, doing, like, you know, whatever they wanted to do, wearing whatever they wanted to wear or not. But like, everyone was, I feel like, feeling very free and like very, yeah, like I said, like living their best lives. And obviously, like, you know, when you are not into, like, you know, kinks, and when you are not really, like, you know, into like sex or whatever, you might be like, huh, that's, you know, that's all kind of weird, and like, why would you go into the mud and play in that? Because that's, you know, weird, and why would you do that? And people wouldn't understand it. And what I kind of realized when I kind of got back home and, like, you know, back to quote unquote normal life is that I think when people sort of let go of social constructs and they just sort of enjoy their lives to the fullest, they can have actually much more quality of life, because I think a lot of people, they hold themselves back because, you know, what will society think, or like, what will my neighbors think, or what will my colleagues think, or anything like that, you know. But maybe because of that, they're sort of like holding back wishes or fantasies or cravings or things that they want to do but they don't, because, you know, like, what will people think? And I don't know, I think, like, if people were able to sort of let go of those inhibitions and just sort of, you know, like, live their best lives and just do whatever they feel like doing, of course, like, you know, within the confines of, you know, like, consents and laws and all those kind of things, but yeah, like, if people would just not be so concerned with, like, what other people would think, and just enjoy and just have a good time, yeah, I think a lot of people would be much more happy. So again, maybe that's like a very sort of like naive and like looking at things with like pink glasses kind of way, but yeah. Wait, am I still live chat? Oh, there we go. My Twitch player was sort of gray for some reason. I was like, wait, is it me, or is my stream not live anymore? So yeah. Also, there were a couple of guys that I follow on Instagram that I coined the term twinkfluencers, because they were twinks and they were influencers. We tried on several occasions to sort of approach them and to sort of like strike up a conversation with them. Not necessarily to, like, you know, be like, oh, you guys are famous and you have, like, you know, a big OnlyFans following, you know, we wanna become your friends, but more like, you know, like, hey, you guys are our age, so maybe we can, you know, have a conversation because all the other people are old. But they were very in their own bubble, their own social bubble. So they had like their other twinkfluencers with them, and I don't know, like, they weren't unfriendly, but, you know, they kind of also didn't seem very approachable. I do have to say though, I saw 2 of them naked without having to pay for their OnlyFans. So, you know, that's a win in my book. I've seen them naked and I didn't pay for their OnlyFans. But yeah, that was, yeah. They, like, you know, like I said, I'm sure they were nice people, but they really had sort of like a, an aura around them. You know, they, I don't know, like, they sort of expressed, without saying it, but they expressed sort of like, look at me, I'm famous, you know, like that. Which, I don't know, is not necessarily my vibe. But to each their own, all right, anyway, chat, my throat is sort of getting raw. So I will take a break, so you guys can do that as well. And then after we come back, we will start playing Viewfinder. We're gonna do some puzzles with photos. So you guys play some Plinko, play some Lexigo, and then I'll be back in a couple of minutes and we'll play some Viewfinder. Wait, I can use the other stream link now. I'll be right back, chat. I'll be right back. Well, luckily that glass was empty because I just knocked it over. Alright, chat, I'll be right back. All right, chat. I'm back. That was actually really nicely timed with the end of the song there. I still need to memorize the command for like, you know, stopping Lexigo after this round. I keep forgetting what the command is. Otherwise, I could have stopped it. Anyway, hello. I have returned. All right, let's go play some Viewfinder. Let's go play some Viewfinder. Oh, also chat, also for those of you who haven't seen it, who haven't seen the announcement on Discord, you made it yourself. Yeah, but I'm also forgetful, so I had a command which I think was like Lexigo stop something, but I forgot what the command was. But for those of you who haven't seen the announcement on Discord, I started a blog again. I've been meaning to. I wanted to go blog for like a little while ago already. But like I kind of wanted. I was kind of sort of like too perfectionistic to like, you know, do it. And then the other day I was like, you know what, let's just start it and we'll just see. So if you wanna read like my my music or like, you know, event recaps or brain dumps or like, you know, kink education or whatever, you go to bark.brook.com, bark.brook.dog, sorry, bark.brook.dog, where you can find my blog. It's hosted on Leaflet, which is something that lives in the atmosphere, which is something that I only recently sort of learned a little bit more about, which is sort of what Blue Sky is hosted on or lives in, or I don't know like how to see it, but yeah. I wanted to do like something self-hosted, but at the same time I didn't want to like, you know, have a WordPress install, or like I couldn't find something that was self-hosted that was like so simple, because I just want to like a blank piece of like, you know, digital paper. And like I don't want like, you know, a lot of like features and whatnot. So I was like, yeah, I just want something simple with not a lot of features. And then I found Leaflet, and it was like, you know, you can just log in with your Blue Sky, and you can have like your own custom domain and whatnot for free. And I was like, well, this seems pretty good. Let's see, subtitles is good. Subtitles include speaker names. Let's do it like that. Subtitle positioning, haptics. Well, I don't have. I'm not playing with the controller. Oh, motion sickness reduction. Let's actually turn that on, because sometimes I can get motion sick in games. Let's see. Oh wait, these were just accessibility features. All right. Field of view 100. Let's set that back to maybe like 75. I guess. Well, okay, let's leave it at 100. We'll just see what that's like. Highlight photos. Not sure what that does, but I guess we'll turn it on maybe. Volume sounds good. Controls, graphics. I think that is all good. All right. Also, chat, so Steppenbrand was basically, I guess not my last big event, because I do have a couple of events coming up, but I did realize that, like, you know, the year's only halfway through, but I'm not gonna go to like a ton of events anymore. I'm gonna go to Pride in Amsterdam in a couple of weeks with Rex and some other friends, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go to HPlay Adventureland in Antwerp in September, which I'm very excited for again. And then I'm gonna go to Gear and Dance in October with Peter. So I'm actually very excited for that as well. Which reminds me, we still need to book our hotel. I hope we can get the same hotel as last time, because that was next to a big shopping mall and the Strauss store that I would love to save some money for and then spend some money at the store when, you know, our hotel is next door. And people told us, hey Triggs, hello, welcome in, how are you? People told us when we were at Steppenbrand last week, someone said that there was a big, and we actually saw it on the way back, there was a big sort of like theme park idea that was all themed in like strawberry theme, and they explained it, and I was like, wait, so it's like a strawberry store? And they were like, well, no, there's also a store that sells like everything made with strawberry. So like strawberry jam, strawberry cookie, strawberry chocolate, but also strawberry beer. And I was like, oh, well, that sounds kind of interesting. But then when we drove home, we actually came past it. And it's actually like an entire theme park. They had like roller coasters and rides, and it was like it was all in strawberry theme. And I was like, wait, what, like, wait, like, why? But apparently they're gonna make like a strawberry themed store like next to the Strausswinkel store in Oberhausen. So hopefully it's opened when we get there, because I would love to try that strawberry beer. Thanks for the shout out, Bleep. I'm doing wonderful. I'm exhausted, but a driver's license ritual. Oh, nice! Congratulations! Wait. Wait. Yay! Well done. Wait, did you pass your driver's test today, like just now, or just like, you know, this week? I did. Nice! Congratulations! Good for you. This afternoon. Yay! Well, good for you. I'm very happy for you. Well, I'm happy, but also not happy, because now, like, you know, now you're like, yay, I got my driver's license, now I can drive. But now comes the actual thing that's gonna cost a ton of money, which is owning a car. So it's like, yay, I'm allowed to drive, but now, you know, now you're gonna have to pay for driving. But no, like, all jokes aside, good for you. Good thing we have a spare car I can use. Oh, okay, well, see, that's nice, that's nice. All right, we're gonna start a new game. So again, this is a game called Viewfinder, which is a puzzle game.
We're in.
And
To explore.
it has a very interesting like puzzle mechanic. I feel that we've played a demo of this a long time ago, so maybe you guys have seen a little bit from it before. But yeah, and it has a very interesting puzzle mechanic. So it'll probably be clear in a little bit. Can you jump down? I don't think I can. I'm not even sure if I can. Oh wait, I can jump. Okay, wait. Oh, you're falling. Press R to go back. What if I? Oh, there you go. Okay, well, we can jump down. We learned. Oh, wait. This is a new feature. Twitch, clip that. I have no idea if this is going to work. This is a new feature that literally nobody asked for. But you can now yell, Twitch, clip that. And then it should make a clip. Maybe I haven't enabled it, which is good because I don't want it enabled. But that's now a thing on Twitch. And again, nobody asked for that. But Twitch was like, hey, here's a feature that nobody wanted. Voice recognized AI feature. Yeah. And it's like, literally nobody wanted that. But Twitch was like, let's just make that anyway. We're coding pillows to watch the footage. Popcorn next. Oh wait, that's what it says on the note. You can build anything, yet you start to build a lab. There's no time like the present. We're coding pillows to watch the footage. Popcorn next. I'm afraid the butter flavor is a work in progress. Okay. Not sure what that means, but okay. Oh, interact.
To think all the wonders of the world can be dabbled with as long as you build the right space. Whether Hiraya wants to admit it or not, Mirren is truly brilliant. Now, how do I get out of here?
I don't know. How do you get out of here? By the way, chat, how's the audio? Is it like good? Are the audio levels good, or should I try and see if I can turn things up a little bit? Like, it sounds good on my end, but I'm not sure how it sounds on your end. Itchy keen. All right. Noise.
I've never seen this much overgrowth before. It's beautiful. Is this what it used to look like? The world?
I don't know. Oh, jeez. Oh, that.
Your vitals look good. I guess
That honestly scared me.
That's some good news, at least.
All right, hold R to rewind. That honestly scared me.
Oh, you're
right, so we can rewind if we make a mistake, I guess. Can we run? Okay, shift is not running, so maybe not. Oh wait, there's another thing here.
It's hard not to just sit here and take in the view.
Oh wait, it did actually create a clip.
The sunlight.
Clip created from your stream using the clip that voice command. It did actually make a clip. Wow, look at that. I wonder though if it also gave it a title. Or if it's just like a generic clip and I need to like give it a title afterwards. Wait, hang on. Okay, so it didn't give it a title. I mean, it might still be a good clip. I'll just have to watch it afterwards. Guess it makes bad clips, like the bots that make clips. I mean, I think it literally just takes a clip of like the last 30 seconds, and that's it. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, a chocolate bar. But it's in the sun, so it's gonna melt.
What's an old photograph doing here?
Pick up photo. Hold to aim, then press. Oh wait, so we have to, so that's the thing, that's the puzzle element of this game,
You do
so...
something with it.
We need to find... Wait, where do we want to go? Like, we need to aim this. And then we'll click. And now, look at that. Now, that photo is part of the world. Look at that.
Hang on, did you
How cool is that?
shift reality?
Isn't that awesome?
A teleporter!
So, like,
You made it in one piece.
I remember seeing this game like on like TikTok or whatever, like long before it was released. I saw this game. It's like, whoa, that's such an interesting game mechanic. And I was like, that's such a cool mechanic if you can take like photos, and like manipulate the world with them. Oh wait, is this battery empty and I should like pick up this one and put it back on here, or? Oh wait, I need multiple then, I guess. Wait, where's the other one? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so now we have two, so we need to find one more. I'm guessing. Oh, lovely painting. Oh, another audio log.
Oh, you know I cannot stand these types of activities.
Hiraya, my love, please hold still.
Hold still.
What do I even do with my hands?
Just relax them and try to smile.
A portrait in a digital landscape. Tell me, is this completely traditional or digital?
Enough questions. Stop moving. Smile.
Smile. All right, so we got another photo right here. Which I'm guessing. Wait, rotate, hold F to align. Oh wait, should we like align that with like the scene that we're actually seeing? Yeah, like this. Okay, wait. Like that. Okay, that looks good. Like that. Oh, look at that. That's our last battery. Perfect. Oh, wait. Wait, where did it go? Oh, here it is. Boop. And that powers our next teleporter. Nice. Alright, let's see. We got a photo. Which I think is upside down. We can rotate it. Do we need to align it with somewhere? Or can we just like put it, you know, wherever? And we can just walk it. It's such a cool sort of like... It's such an interesting... I wonder how they made it. Because it's like such an interesting sort of mechanic when you have like a photo. And then you place it and then it like sort of like places these objects in the world. Like how cool is that? Oh wait, there's one battery there. Let's just put it there. And like with these photos, you can argue that like, you know, they just made like a little scene and then just sort of placing the scene in the world. But I think later on we're actually getting a camera that we can also use, and we can actually take our own photos. All right.
Whoa, this place definitely feels different than what we've seen so far.
It does feel kind of different, but also not. It also kind of feels the same.
It looks like someone really settled here. It's really nice. I wish I could be in there with you.
Oh wait, we can teleport to the
This must
next
be
level.
next stage. Let's go.
Oh wait, but there was also like more things to explore downstairs. Like, wait, let's explore first, because maybe we can find some objects. Oh, lots of chocolate. Maybe we can find some objects, or like, look at that little tagine, which is super cute. With like some dates underneath. That's actually really cute. Oh, by the way, chat, don't pin me down on it yet, but coming Sunday, Peter won't be home for like a majority of the day. So maybe if I feel like it, because I don't really have anything else planned, maybe if I feel like it, we can do like a little like day stream on Sunday until Peter gets back home.
Must be a security measure. A structured path we have to follow. Well, let's find the next working one.
All right, so it is kind of linear. Okay, well that's good though. I kind of like linearity in games. That is, by the way, if we can get my PC working up and running before Sunday. Otherwise, it's going to be tricky to do a stream. All right. Plus, then I would also have to do some OBS tweaks, because clearly not everything is working yet. PC build stream? Yeah, but what do I stream it from if I'm building my PC? Let's see, we have a bridge. Oh wait, and we have a place that we need to connect with a bridge.
The gray brick road.
So look at that. First build Peter's PC. I guess in theory that could work. Yeah, that could work. Alright, so we got a closed gate, so I'm guessing we just place an open gate here. And then we can move through it. Like that.
I need to understand. This place, beautiful as it is, carries so much weight. There is promise here. Promise of a future we can surely achieve. Even now, I'm striving to reach heights I never thought possible. All that I hope is that everything we do here continues to have meaning out there as well. For our sake. For Mirren's sake.
For Mirren's sake or for Mirren's sake?
Maybe there's a surface you can use to climb up there.
Oh, look at that little rubber ducky. Oh, you found a collectible, Ducky 1. Wait, the thing at the top right, that seems like an achievement thing, but it also seems like a non-Steam achievement thing. Alright, so we don't have a surface to get up there, but we also don't have a... Oh, wait, look at that. There is a photo here, which we can use. Oh, wait, we can rotate it maybe. Wait. Maybe the outside. Maybe like that. Look at that. Boom. All right. Genius. I know, right? Thank you, Pumpkin Pie. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? A treasure in the making. Yeah, it's not here yet. Doing fine. How are you doing? I'm doing good as well. Also love that emote. Well, those two emotes. Pick up photo. You can swap between multiple photos using Q. All right. Okay. Wait, that's the character licking a banana. Okay, wait, should I? Okay, I'm gonna hold on to these photos for now because I'm not sure where I should use them. Okay, I do see a battery that's in here, but like I don't see how, like, you know, a picture of the clouds is gonna help me getting there. So maybe, since it said treasure in the making, maybe I should see, like, align. Oh wait, look at that. Maybe I need to align these like that. Oh wow. Oh wait. Oh, that's so freaky. That's like, okay, that's very like mind sort of like freaky how it suddenly like erases the canvas and now it's there. Okay, not sure if that was what we were supposed. Oh wait, does that make sense? No. We don't have like a... Well, we do have a sun there. So like, should we just sort of like... Like that? Which again, I'm not sure if this is what we're supposed to do, but... Do we have something that kind of resembles the like the Northern Lights? This game is a sensory mindfuck. Yeah! Have you played it before, Pumpkin Pie? I mean, I'm assuming you have, if you are familiar with it. Wait, what if we just put this here? Oh, that just erases the entire thing. Okay, well, we don't want that. Okay, let's rewind. Let's take that back. Alright, so I'm assuming... Let's see, what do they want? Our future skies are bright. Okay, so that kind of makes me think that, you know, we need to put the sun in the sky, right? Like, that kind of feels like the future skies are bright. So the sun needs to go into the sky. That kind of makes sense. So I'm gonna put that here. Oh wait, I can't align it like that though.
Hey, hello, good to see you.
Pumpkin Pie, thanks so much for the follow and welcome to the delicious people. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, wait, can I align this in such a way? Let's see, let's rotate. Yeah, because this feels like this is, like, these clouds kind of feel like they sort of, like, overlap, right? So I feel that if we put this sort of here, maybe we zoom out a little bit, like, go back a little bit like that. Okay. Okay, so wait, maybe that was like a masterpiece. Oh, wait, maybe we need to find... And then we have here... Our future skies are brightest. So maybe... Wait, what's back here? What is this, like the third level and we're already sort of kind of stuck? Oh, wait, we can sort of see through here, though. Wait, can we go inside this building? No, we cannot. Wait, maybe we need to align the sun with that hole. Does that make any sense? Oh, wait, no, I think we just... wait, hold on. Okay, wait, let's rewind. Maybe we're onto something there. What if we do it like that? See, now we can, it's okay, so that's definitely a way to do it. Not sure if that is the way, but it's definitely a way to do it. I'm guessing we can do the same thing here. So if we just take this and sort of like get rid of the wall here, like that, then we can just go around the gate and we can just sort of like take the battery out. Which, again,
Alive.
not sure if that's
It's alive.
how we are supposed to do it, but it does work, so, you know, there's that. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Alright, alright. That was easy. Wait, why did that not play? Oh, I probably didn't. I probably didn't add that source. Oh, crap. Okay, I really need to do a lot of work on my OBS because there's a lot of things that I didn't add yet. Whoops. Oh, another ducky. Whoop, whoop. Wait, what does it say? Note, Mirren prefers cooler tones for her workspace. Find a better gradients. Okay. I've been working on a series of paintings, one to represent each of us. It's a great way to document history. Hiraya has been rather shy about it, and Mirren has avoided the conversation altogether. I have to look to Chi Loing for support. He promised to help, but only if I beat him in Mahjong, which is entirely unfair. Hopefully, with the help of a cute kitty, I might be able to cheat. Sometimes being a little devious is okay, especially if it's for the greater good, like arts. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, so we've got one photo, which is a picture of another photo. Okay. Which I'm assuming is kind of like, you know, kind of goes here. So I'm just going to put it there. Oh, and then we have another photo, which is again a picture of another photo.
Oh, that's unusual. So the photo is acting a bit weird.
Okay, so we can't make like too many copies because then it's gonna...
It's difficult to... Can you hear me?
Okay, so then the connection is gonna go bad if we make like too many copies of the photo and we sort of like add them together in the world, I guess. Oh! 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 Wait. Wait!
Welcome back. A little too
Wait,
soon for my
what?
liking, but happy to have you.
Okay, that's some very,
The simulation had some difficulty maintaining itself. We might need to reroute our power sources to keep it running.
Whoa! Okay, I did not expect that.
Messing with old tech. Don't worry, love. We'll get it sorted, and then it's off to the races with you.
Okay, I did not expect that. That's some very what's that game called? The something paradox? Or like that's some very Truman Show-esque shit. Ooh, a camera.
Who knew it'd be this tricky to get ancient tech back in working order? Just look at all this junk lying around. Don't be cruel, Jesse. These people were trailblazers. We could find a real tree of life in there. Or is it more accurate to call it a lightning rod? Well, either way, one thing's clear. The weather disruptor really might be the game changer we need.
Okay. Oxygen levels. Okay, I guess. Oh. Okay, well, the world that we are actually in does not look, does not look as good as, you know, the world from the pictures. System online. Errors detected. Oh. Are we rebooting the system, or... There we go. All servers are rebooted. And operational and online, I guess?
Nice work. Looks like we're back online. Ready when you are.
Wait, where's she though? Like she's talking to me, but like where is she? Wait, can I grab this camera? I cannot. Okay, so we are in a simulation. Clearly, we're not actually in this world, which I did not expect. I'm glad that I didn't see any spoilers for this game, because that was a bit of a mind fuck, and I did not know that. I love that way of doing VR.
Just as
Achievement! Yay!
Let's get our bearings and find where we left off.
Yeah, where did we leave off? Teleport to next level. Wait, did we do this one already or not? I kind of feel that maybe we did? Question mark? Not sure. Although then again, if we did, then probably the game wouldn't sort of... Oh, look at that. It's like a turtle table. The game wouldn't sort of like lead us to it, I reckon. Maybe. So let's just go, I guess? Oh, wait, no, we did do this. Oh, wait, no, this is the one where things kind of broke. Okay. So this is like... Okay, wait, do we need to go that way, though? Because I kind of started making a path that way, but maybe we should go somewhere else. Yeah, see, because that's where the, there's the thing. So maybe we just need to put it like here. The teleporter was destroyed. Hold R to rewind. Oh! Break the only teleporter. Oh, okay, crap. Okay, so we can't do that. Okay, so we can't place it over the teleporter, so we do need to be mindful of, like, not destroying the teleporter.
Back to normal too. Excellent.
Okay, so we can put it, like, here.
Should be smooth sailing from here.
I reckon.
Hopefully.
Like that. And then we get, like, closer and closer, so that should work. And then here, we need to, like, not put it on the teleporter. Maybe one more. Like that. Now, can we jump? Wait. Maybe we can just jump like this. There we go. We did it. Oh, we can go back. Wait, where's the teleporter if it teleports you? It just like vanishes. By the way, chat, it's already Wednesday. And of course, like, you know, our Wednesday tradition is asking you guys, what do you guys have planned for the weekend? So does anyone have any plans for the weekend? And if so, what are they? What are your weekend plans? Also, chat, hang on. No, I'm gonna, never mind. I wanna, wait. No, I'll do it later. Because I just now noticed that with me changing, like, the Wednesday, like, the time, the viewers widget is sort of, like, not really, it doesn't look good anymore. Wait, is there actually a... wait, is the time also part of that widget? Because if so, then I don't actually need the time up there. Live for 2 hours, 7 minutes. But is it also... does it also, like, show the date? Now playing Viewfinder. If not, maybe I should just add the date and time in there as well. So we don't need that specific time widget. Time? Yeah, so it does show the time, but maybe I should also make it show the date. Oh, it does. Well, there you go. What do you guys think? Should I just... wait, should I just, like, get rid of the time widget? Like, the Wednesday, 22nd July at the top, and then just have the stats widget? Because that also shows the time, right? So maybe we don't need both. Only needs a 24-hour clock. Yeah, but I can totally change that. I can totally change, like, the... oh, because the time says, like... it says, like, regular, like, 12... what does it say? Oh, 10:26 p.m. Yeah, so it says p.m. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, maybe I can do that. Because we don't necessarily need it to say time and date and then also above there. Got nothing planned. Work. Oh, you have to work. Tricks this weekend? I'm doing a tour with old-timer cars on Sunday. Oh, nice. Are you driving one yourself or are you being driven? Mostly work. All right. Well, hopefully it goes smooth sailing for you. I'm too tired. I best go get some eep. Thanks for the stream and see you all next. No worries, Tricks. Thanks so much for stopping by. Again, congrats on the driver's license. Good for you. Well done. I'm very proud of you. Sleep well. You deserve it. I see you some other time. And the date in the right order. Wait, what does it say though? Wait, hang on. Followers. Does it say 7/22? Live 4, yeah. Move on to the next one. Bye-bye, Trix. Cheers, see ya. Time, 10:28 p.m. Alright, okay. Date, July 22nd, 2026. Okay, well, you know, yeah, okay, yeah, well, it's not wrong, I guess.
I don't know if I should. Is this payback for making you mix new soil compositions all day?
Please, Hiraya, have you ever known me to be the vengeful sort?
Okay, see.
Might take the wheel at some point. There's one that's really tiring to drive, so we might switch. Okay. That sounds fun. I'm not really into, like, old-timer cars myself, specifically. But, like, you know, taking a tour, if you're going to, like, you know, some nice places and stuff, I can totally see why, you know, that it could be fun. So, I hope the weather is nice. And that you'll have a good time. Don't drive and chat. Yeah, no, don't drive and chat. You can drive and stream, you know, you can like chat while driving, but...
It's marvelous. Ang ganda.
See? I told you.
I told you. Oh, that's it. All right. Pick up painting. Oh, wait, so we're gonna get like some sort of like new styles now as well for photos. That's kind of cool. So now we have like this sort of way different style. It's so cool to see these like 2D photos become 3D when you place them. That's like so cool.
The colors. How long did this take you?
Now, that would be telling. Art should retain some mystery, no?
All right. Ooh, another one, which again is a completely different style. Where are we gonna put that? Let's put that. Oh, let's put that here. Like a Simpsons style road, I guess. That's so cool. Look at that.
Ayun, I found it.
I found it.
Now this was a funny one. Not your usual style.
You could say I was stretching my creative muscles.
All right. Oh, we got some really kiddo-esque drawing. Wait, how are we gonna be able to make a flat drawing like that? How are we gonna be able to make that 3D? Oh, look at that. Okay, well, like that. I guess that kind of works. Can we open the door? Oh, we can actually open the... Okay, wait. Is there something behind the house? Okay, so we can open the door. Oh, wow, look at that. Ooh, okay, love this style. Very, like, old-timey gamey, which I really like. This is such a cool style. Love that. Landscapes are usually really nice on those tours. Nice. Yeah, that's what I actually really liked about our drive back from Steppenbrand, is that the like the surroundings of where the campsite was actually like, it was so nice. And also when we went off the highway after our like after we were stuck in traffic, we actually drove like through like little villages and whatnot, and that was actually a lot nicer than just driving on the highway, even though it took us a lot longer. At least we had like a nice sort of environment to drive through. Boom. Oh, Chad, by the way, have you guys seen the trailer for the new Avengers movie, which released like a couple days ago? I'm so hyped. But first, we have the new Spider-Man movie releasing next week, I guess? Wait, this is locked. Or is it? Oh, I guess it was not locked. Okay, so we're back. We did one, I think? Oh, okay, so when it says revisit levels, then you can just go back. Okay. So then we know that we've done that one. All right. So now a new one should have been unlocked. Oh, wait, I guess this one is now unlocked. All right, let's see. We need 2 batteries to power the teleporter. We got one picture here with a battery in it. So as we can see, we have a photocopier. Fixed. Try not to break it again. Not my fault. You could swap between models. Okay, yeah, I knew that. I have several paintings.
Ever since that argument, Hiraya has seemed rather down. I know she means well, but Mirren pushed it too far. There must be something I can do to cheer Hiraya up. Maybe design a new possible flower. Oh, that would be lovely. We can sketch it together over some tea.
Okay, so I'm guessing we can take a copy of this one, grab the battery, and we should be good. But he also wants to design a new flower, so I wonder if we need to do something with these photos. Let's actually first...
Oh, it must be. A photocopier.
That's not how a photocopier works, because you put it in the wrong way, but okay, whatever. Okay, so it does make a copy, but it does not look good, obviously, because it's a copy. Wait, should I put this... Like, should I just sort of, like, align this? Like that? Oh, wait, no, it's not. Wait, hang on. Let's see, align is F, right? Yeah. Oh, wait, I need to align also, like, the wires, I guess, in a way. So, wait, maybe I need... It's, like, a different angle. Yeah, it's like this. Okay, wait, hang on. Like that. Okay, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I guess it'll do, maybe? Then we have these boxes. Which are... Let's see, which angle is that from? We got this open one. Which is sort of like that. And then we got the stairs. And we got the rug that we need to align, so... I'm guessing... Like something like this? Alright, that looks... Again, not perfect, but... And we have the little... Oh, we got one of these. Which I'm guessing is this one. I'm thinking. Wait, no, the angle is not right. Let's see. I think like this. I think yeah, no, it is this one. Oh wait, maybe it's just like... No, wait. Because I think it's kind of like this with the bush over there. And then like the little beam on the ground. How do I align it so that it works? I'm not sure like how perfect it needs to be. Right, maybe like that. Oh, look at that. Put the 3 paintings where they belong. Oh, okay, so that was just an achievement, I guess. Even though they're not perfect, at least I did it. Alright, so we got a photocopy of this, so we can go in there. Grab the battery. Put that on here, and then we take the other one. We'll just put that here. Grab the battery, and then we can turn on the teleporter. We did it! Alright.
On second thought, why don't I write this one down?
Oh, that's it. Let's see. What do we have? Paints, chocolate. Oh, we got a photo here, which is, yeah. What is it? All right, not sure yet. Let's. Oh, another ducky. Nice. Ducky number 3. We got another photocopier. All right, let's use it. Again, that's not how you make a photocopy, but whatever. Okay, so I'm assuming that we need to go over there first. We put this like that. We can cross over. Okay. Water doesn't need to have a smell. I couldn't stop thinking about this while watching Hiraya tend to her plants today. There's an addictive quality to this place that makes up for the inaccuracies that surround us when we come here. Out of thin air we create beauty that tickles some, but not all of our senses. Strictly speaking, the code we create is a technical marvel, and designing new structures thrills me like nothing else. But the novelty of it all makes it too easy to forget what a real flower smells like. And I don't want to forget prototype number 4. Okay, interesting, interesting. So I'm assuming that they sort of created this, like, digital world to... Oh, what's that? Hello? Hi. She's cute. Hi, can I like pet the cat? Oh wait, huh? Wait. The cat was there. Hi. Wait. Oh, and now she's there. Oh, she just like moves with me, I guess. Hey, Big Bear Gaming. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, wait, so is that the teleporter? Wait, I guess it might be, right? So should I... I should probably, like, wait, can I... What if I place it like this? Oh, that's too far. Okay, no, that's too far. That doesn't work. Wait, maybe I should make another copy just so that I have a few. But how are you doing, Big Bear Gaming? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Let's see, let's make another copy. I mean, I guess I can make another one just in case. Oh, no. Okay, I shouldn't have made a copy of the copy because that's... Okay, it's actually not that bad. How do we like put that? Maybe if we place it like there. Can we then maybe cross over? Oh, actually that's not totally bad. Okay, wait, maybe then if we have another one that we put it like an angle, like maybe like this. Can we then like walk on that? Oh, we can actually. Oh, look at that. We did it!
I wonder what else is in...
Oh, what's that?
What's that?
What is that? Okay, just a bit tired. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm good. Other than this annoying cough that I've had for like a few weeks, I developed it when I developed it a couple days before going to Steppenbrand, so I didn't get it there. So that's like, you know, at least something.
I must admit, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Oh.
It's been a while since someone's wandered around this place, and it's good to have you. There's plenty of things to do here. Have you finished exploring?
No, I guess?
The train will take us to Hiraya's station, a place where science and art meet nature.
Okay. But I haven't done all the levels here yet. So, like, should I first do those? Optional levels complete, 1 of 2. Current location, Aaron. Okay, well, wait. How many levels do I still have here, though? I've done this one, I guess. Why does it also say, like, 1 out of 3? Like, the little balls underneath. Okay, so we've done that one. We've done that one. We've done this one. Wait, have we done all of them? No, wait, there's another one here. Oh, wait, maybe this is the optional one. Oh, wait, here. This is where the duckies are. Teleport to optional challenge. Okay, there you go. Wait, I hope I still find the last ducky in this optional challenge, though, because we only have 3 out of 4. Oh, pick up photo. All right, let's see. Where do we put that? Let's put that here, I guess. Oh. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's rewind. Okay, so knowing that, I might need to rotate. Crap, I didn't remember what the rotation should be. I think like this. I think I should walk on there. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. And we have another photo with 2 possible rotations. Let's try this one first. Take a photo, yeah, but we obviously can't rewind and do it again. Oh, wait, no, I think we... Oh, but there's another photo there. Wait, can we rewind? Do I still have the photo? No, it puts it back down. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Okay, let's pick up this one first then. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, no, it actually worked. Perfect. Oh! Oh, wait, and now we can do the other one. Wait, which one did we do before? Was it the one with the 1 table? I think so, right? Yeah, with the 1 table. Okay. So now we can do the other one with the 2 tables. We can put that down. Then what do we get? Walls. Okay. Oh, I think that's the last ducky. Nice. Get your ducks in a row. Find all the ducks in chapter 1. Yay! We found all the duckies. Okay, but now we don't have... We don't have a new photo yet. So we can't move on. Unless the optional challenge was to get the ducky, but I doubt that. Wait, the music suddenly stopped. Oh, there we go. Okay, I thought maybe that was like a clue, but I guess not. Okay, wait, let's rewind. I think one of the Little Space team members, Kiddo Scar, I think they might actually enjoy this game as well. I'm not sure. Maybe they've played it before. I'm not sure, but like from what I've seen, like the kind of games that they enjoy playing, I think they might actually enjoy this one. No, that doesn't make sense. Should I just like go back? It was like, was getting the ducky, was that the I mean, that doesn't make sense though, right? Like that we only get the ducky. That doesn't make any sense. Wait. There's another photo there. Can I somehow like make my way over there though? Don't think so. Let's try again. Like what do we get when we go in here? Like I'm not missing anything, right? Like there's not anything like hidden that I'm not seeing. Unless these stairs are supposed to lead up somewhere. Like... oh crap. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait. Maybe we're supposed to put it so we can get the other table. Let's see, because we have this. So what if we place this? Wait, how can we make that work with the stairs in the back? What if we place this here? Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait. Gravity's... oh, wait. Can I climb these vines? Wait. Oh, wait. Is that the thing that I can climb these vines? Or is this just that gravity is, like, all messed up? I think gravity's, like, all messed up because I placed it at, like, a weird angle. Oh, no! Okay, wait. Let's jump there. No. Okay, well, let's turn back because this is not working. You could double tap to rewind to the last marker. Oh, there you go. That makes things so much faster. Oh, crap. What does the game want me to do? Like, perspective is really, like, borked here now because of the way that I placed it, I guess? Like, I can't even, like, go around this corner, weirdly enough. I also don't seem to be able to go back because this is now kind of broken. Wait, maybe I can now grab that picture. Crap. I thought maybe I can grab that picture that was up there. Let's see, like that. Can we grab that? No, it's too high up. Let's go back a little bit further. Let's Let's see a little bit further. We've got this photo. And then we have that one. So this one is... Okay, that's that one. Let's go back here. Okay, so we got that one. Let's twist it. So we got the other one down. Oh wait, no, I think this is the same. No, now we have. Okay, so now we have the one with the walls. Yeah, but where does the game want me to go? That's where we came from, I'm guessing. So we built over here, then we built over there, now we're building over here. Wait, I can jump on the roof here, though. Then we're on top here, so that's not really gonna help us with getting that photo from the bottom there. I reckon. Because that's over there. So we came here, we came down here from there. Yeah, I don't think we had, I think this was like, this is what we had to do. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to get here. So that was good. Then we got this one with the two options. Is there a way that we can use both of these? That we can access both the one room as well as the other? I don't think so. I'm trying to think if I can find a way to access both of these tables. But I don't think there is. Because now we're here. And like I can just place this here. Yeah, and then we just get here and then we get like the wall thing. Oh wait, now we go back here. What if I... What if I use the same one again? So we go again to this one. Then we get that again. So the game does sort of put us in like a loop if we want to. So like we can place this here. And then we fall down. Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't work. Does anyone in chat have any ideas? Like, normally I don't necessarily like backseating, but like, I'm kind of out of ideas. So if anyone has like any clues or anything like, yeah, try that, then I'm kind of all ears. Because I don't necessarily think that we need to... Because we've used that one. So, like, why should we take this... and then, like, also get that one? Like, that doesn't necessarily make sense, I feel. I have no ideas. Also, what's up with the fleas? I'm not sure if you guys can hear them because they're kind of quiet, but I hear like these fleas, like fleas buzzing. I'm not sure like if that's sort of like just an ambient noise or if it's meaningful in a way. I hear them? Okay. One second, chat. Tiri tiri tiri. Mm-hmm. Just texted Peter, who is in Amsterdam at the moment for a either a show or a musical. I'm not sure. With a friend of his that was she gave that to him for his birthday this year. He just texted me that the show is over, that they're gonna make their way back to the train station. Right, we can now jump on here, but again, what's the point? Okay, I can sort of smell that photo there, but I can't grab it. Okay, so the photo is there. So, like, I need to find a way. What if I, like... Wait, what if I place it, like, here? Hang on. That might be something. What if I place it, like... If I do it like that, then the then the table gets destroyed. So that's not gonna work. But, like, what if I place it sort of, like... in a way that I can sort of, like, get underneath the table? Hey, Jakey. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you? Welcome on in. Let's see. What if I place it like that? Ooh, that might actually work. It'd work. 2 more hours. Well, hopefully those 2 hours fly by. Look at that. Okay, well, wait. Can we reach it, though? Pick up the photo. There we go. Okay, so we got it. So we got the other photo. Honestly, though, I'm not really sure, like, why I would want that. Because, like, I can place it down. But we've already placed this down before. So, like, I'm not necessarily sure what the point of that is. Because now we can... Yeah, now we got these two again. So, like, I did all that. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to place it like this. Because then... we go there. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Okay, that's really stupid, though. Okay, hang on. I bought a kitty hood from Canada 2 weeks ago, and now there is new tariffs. Oh, really? Wait, so you paid for it, and now you need to pay, like, new tariffs because... Wait, can I just fall down here? No. Ah, but that was actually really... Oh, man, how did I not notice that this was a different table? I'm hanging. Okay, so wait, how do we place this? Like, we place it like this, and then we sort of fall down, but then we can't. Teleporter needs to be upright. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. Because orange man? Oh, heck. Well, that sucks. I'd love to see it, though, when you get it. Feel free to, like, post a picture or something in like, the Discord. I would love to see it when you finally get it. Okay, wait. We need to now position this in a way that we can get there. But how are we gonna position that? So you need to look down when you place it. Oh, look at that! Oh, nice! That was clever. I did not think of that. I did not think of that, but we did it. We did it. Nice. Okay, so we got all 4 duckies. Look at them. Look at them being all cute and quacky and like, you know, cute. Maybe I had to wait some more. No, I didn't think of that. That was actually clever. That was actually really clever. Okay, but wait, there was what, like 1 dot here. So I'm really curious, like, what are the other dots? Because this one has 2 and 1 is filled in. So like, does that mean... Okay, so, oh wait, okay, so there's 2 levels that we can revisit. Okay. So there's 2 and, okay, there you go.
Hello, good to see you.
Hope the Girl, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to Delicious People. Hello, how are you? It's hot pink and black, but it has a hat with pink letters that says boy. Oh, that's so cute. Wait, hot pink and black. That sounds like a good combination. I mean, my puppy hood is also quite hot pink. I mean, you guys have seen it, so you guys know what my puppy hood looks like, but nice. Again, I'm really curious. I can't wait to see it. All right, so we've... Shall we continue onward? Yeah.
Take us to Hiraya's station, a place where science and art meet nature.
A place where science and art meet nature. Well, perfect. We've completed this hub for Aaron, so we can now go to Hiraya's station. So let's, how do we select E? Let's go.
Aran was a brilliant designer.
Please keep whole hands and legs inside the vehicle.
The artistic elements you see are all thanks to his handiwork. Though his colleagues were just as amazing in their own right. Their work was always...
It's such a cute cat. Look at that.
Or so they said. Often.
Doing good. Just saw you were ABDF friendly, so I thought I would be appreciated here. Well, yeah, we are very king friendly in general. We don't do kink shaming here. I am myself part of the community as well, so it would be kind of weird if I would not be friendly towards myself. But yeah, no, in general, we don't do kink shaming. The only thing that we ask is for people to be, well, non-assholes. And, you know, to respect others as well. So, you know, if you're not an asshole, and if you are respectful towards others, then you are totally accepted here.
Find out that's how they got around.
I mean, in my personal opinion, you know, like, I don't do kink shaming or, like, any kind of shaming. Like, there's nothing that someone would be able to tell me that would make me be like, oh, no, dude, that's so weird. Like, that's like, gross or yuck or blech, you know, like, sure, there are things that are not my cup of tea, but, you know, as long as they, like, I always say, as long as things are legal, safe, sane, and consensual, then, you know, you do you. Yeah. But we do keep it within Twitch TOS, of course, because we are still on Twitch, which is a American platform owned by Amazon. So we still have to adhere to Twitch TOS. So we do try to keep it TOS friendly.
This must be the next site. Maybe we'll find out more about the work being done in this area.
All right, so I guess this is the next level that we can do, because there was always like one of these elements. Let's look around first.
Oh, is that a tree? It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I've never really seen a tree up close before. Imagine seeing something like this every day. That would be pretty amazing.
I'm very curious about the backstory to this game, because clearly the world has sort of gone to shit. What we saw when sort of like the simulation was broken. So I'm very curious to see, like, if she saw that she's never seen a tree up close before, like, what's up with that? Not shaming, we want to hear a super interesting one. Well, yeah, as long as it's not too, like, you know, graphic or like, you know, not TOS appropriate. Ears. Wait, people having a kink for ears? Honestly, though, like, that doesn't even, like, sort of, like, surprise me. I mean, like, we always joke that there's, like, a kink for everything. If people can get off on, like, balloons, you know, to like name a super random thing. I feel that there's like a kink for like, well, basically like anything. Which honestly though, I mean, I always love hearing about like people's like quote unquote, because I use weird in like a positive way here, but I always love hearing about like people's weird kinks, because I don't know, I just find it like fascinating, you know, like again, some things might not be my cup of tea, but if someone has like a very interesting or like quirky kink that you like never ever hear, I'm like, tell me more, because I want to know more about it. I mean, I was just at the start of the stream, I was talking about my experience at a gay fetish festival, where basically my main goal for going there, for like driving 8 hours across like, you know, 2 countries, my main reason for going there was because I wanted to play in a giant mud pit. It's like the highlight of that event, in like, you know, various different outfits. And some people might be like, okay, well, that's weird. That's like quirky and weird and unusual. Which, hell yeah, it totally is. But, you know, it's relaxing, it feels good, and it's nice, and it's fun. So, who cares if it's weird? I'm not hurting anyone with it, and I'm enjoying myself. So, I drove 8 hours to go to a campsite with a lot of other people to play in the mud, amongst other things. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's really cool. I'll never take the art of walking into your work for granted. Oh, that's so cool. So we just lined this up, and now it sort of formed a new sort of like scene. Remember that episode of My Weird Addiction where a guy was dating his car? I don't think I've ever seen that show. I don't think it like aired on like local television. But like, honestly, you know, I'd say good for him in a way, you know, like I'm sure people had opinions on it, but, you know, as long as he wasn't hurting anyone with it, who cares? Bo Shamo, hello. The rituals are intricate. The rituals of me rolling around in the mud, you say, or what? Do you like feeling like a hippo? Well, honestly, I mean, well, you should watch the VOD back, or just watch my gallery on like my Instagram or it's.brook.dog. You can watch a gallery of the event, but like, yeah, it was like, you know, it was just nice. It was fun. Oh, wait.
Nice one.
There we go.
Huh? That's weird. Sorry, the simulation is really buggy on my end.
The simulation is really buggy. Of specific kinks in general. Oh, the rituals of specific kinks. Yeah, the one thing that I, like, again, not like shaming or like weirding out or anything, but like the one thing that I find very interesting in the balloon community, is that people in like, you know, the lunar community or like the balloon community or whatever, you have like, either you have team people that want to pop the balloon, or you have team that don't want to pop the balloon. And when I learned about that, I was like, oh, that's such an interesting sort of like some people get off on the balloon popping. That's like, you know, their ultimate sort of moment. And then others are like, no, it shouldn't pop. It should just stay like, you know, stay good. And I was like, oh, that's like so interesting. I've also heard this year Megaplex has 16 baby fur panels. Wait, 16? Oh, pet the cat. Yay, you can pet the cat and it's an achievement. Love that. I did hear like a lot of people being like, you know, having very strong opinions about like, you know, baby furs being allowed at Megaplex. And like, I don't want to go into like, you know, the like specifics of like furry drama, but honestly, with people sort of like arguments that people have towards that, it really like grinds my gears when people say like, oh, but yeah, you do these things, so that means you are like, you know, like a bad guy. And I'm like, yeah, but you can make that same comparison to like regular furries. But then it's like, no, that's different. I kind of want to be in a pool of pudding. Honestly, that looks kind of... Wait, Jakey, you want to see... wait, I'm quickly gonna... Wait, let me pause the game for a second. I'm just quickly gonna, like, show the... Because I mean, I guess I kind of was in a pool of pudding, in a way. Wait, let me... for those of you who don't know, this is my... this is, like, my kinky sort of profile hub site thingy, whatever. It's .brook.dog, where you can find, like, all my social links. Or you can buy me some gifts if you were like, hey, I want to... treat the pup to some new gear. Go there and donate something cool. But I got like if you want to see me in a pool of pudding, well look at that. Chocolate pudding. Well, even better. Look, this is kind of like if you imagine, if you like, you know, put a little bit of imagination in there, then you can kind of imagine me floating in like some chocolate pudding, right? It is mud, I know, but you know, if you add a little bit of imagination, you know, you can also imagine that it's chocolate pudding, right? Look, it's like a giant pit of chocolate pudding. Did you taste it? I mean, not willingly, but let's just say, you know, when people start like throwing handfuls of mud at you, it splashes, so things kind of get on your face or on your lips. So yeah, it was not necessarily my intention to taste it, but well, yeah, I did sort of taste it. It tasted what you imagine mud would taste like. Did not care for it. I did not necessarily care for, you know, tasting it. Anyway, back to the game. Show diagram 121C to Aaron. He'll laugh hard enough to wet himself. Alright. Oh, wait. Do I have to pick up the phone? Oh, listen to the message.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Hello?
Hello, yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, I think this is voicemail.
Oh, it is voicemail, yeah.
So weird. Sorry about this. I've been trying to get back in contact with you. We should be able to communicate through this method, though.
Oh.
I'll keep trying to call. On the bright side, I've been monitoring your vitals in the system, and we're still green on my end. I'll keep you posted if anything changes. Good luck in there.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted if you happen to die, almost. I'll let you know. Just tie a little piece of chocolate in front of your nose and job done. Oh, yeah, you know what? Honestly, yeah. Mud in a wetsuit. Well, there was one guy. I didn't wear a wetsuit myself. It was like some, you know, it was a waterproof suit, basically. The one in the picture. But there was a guy in a wetsuit, and I honestly wanted to take my wetsuit because I felt that it would be a very cool and kind of hot experience, but I didn't want to like ruin it or like damage it. So, but he looked really good in his wetsuit, getting all muddy and like slick and yeah.
There's a lot of creativity in nature. Unexplainable things that
Bring these to the planning session.
I'll make sure to keep an eye out and see how this experiment might blossom.
Oh wait, we got a picture of mountains. Wait, do we have... Oh wait, we have mountains here. Okay, well, wait, actually that... Oh, okay. I was like, that lines up perfectly, but then it did not. Wait, do we have any more mountains where it could line up good? No. Oh wait, hang on. Wait. Maybe if we go back... I'm not sure if I should align it or not. Because I feel that I should just go there. So maybe if I just, like, you know, like align it like that. Can I then, like, just, like, creep around? There we go. All it takes is one seed. Ooh. There we go. I got myself some rubber hot pink overalls recently. Ooh, nice. Are you in my Discord, Jakey? Because I would love to like, you know, when you get your kitty hood, I would love to see that, and also like, you know, these overalls. I would love to see those as well. We do have a kink educational channel. That's like usually the best place to post like you know, kinky photos and stuff. So yeah, feel free to share some pictures of your gear if you want to, because Well, you know, I mean, I'm a sucker for pink because, you know, pink is just the bestest color. So like, you know, in my opinion, I might add. Wait, I think I made a mistake with the with this one. I think I should have put it like here. Like that. Because now that little indent, that little wall piece is gone. Because now I can stand back and line this up properly. There we go, like that. And then we have the teleporter. Whoop whoop. Oh, what's that?
Seeing you walk around this place brings back memories.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. The cat is so cute. Like, I'm not necessarily a cat person, you know, I'm more of a dog person myself, hence, you know, me being a puppy. But like, you know, the cats are cute though, and this cat is definitely very cute. All right, so I think we need to align this. Let's see, pull lever. Okay, wait, so we got red. Okay, oh wait, the middle one is... Okay, so... Oh wait, so we need to align... We need to have all of them. So like all of this, and then it makes for like the teleporter, okay?
At some point, we must realize that what we build with our hands is not enough.
Where's the one photo? All right, I'll check it out. I'll check it out in a bit.
Something to life. We must breathe life into it ourselves. There is no life in calculations on a board or in numbers on a screen, but there's life in our hands. The way we hold, the way we care.
Yeah, on my throne, I have a rubber suit on there that I really want. That I'm hoping to I'm trying to save up for. And I just learned, well, not necessarily learned maybe, but I just realized today because I saw someone on Blue Sky that had one of them. But they had it customized in like different colors, and I didn't know that you could customize them in colors. So that made me want it even more. Fruit trees or healing trees like the Bagras antiseptic leaves. Practical suggestions only, please. A second Hiraya's Bagras tree idea is one of nature's most awe-inspiring designs. Plant-based biofilters. Long to mull a biofiltration system. Biochair batch testing.
But doesn't two pair beat three of a kind?
Not in 5-card draw.
Nor in Texas Hold'em.
There are no Texans here. I fail to see why we should play by their rules.
It's more about statistical rarity than culture, I believe.
Yeah, you know, a mass thing. Just to speed. Who needs to bluff when you can count cards?
When you put it that way, I suppose I can see the appeal.
I suppose I can see the appeal. Oh wait, we have a lever that's all the way over there. Always a pleasure to watch your master at work. Breathtaking pains me next. Thought-provoking. Oh look, it's a little cat.
Isn't it?
Pretty.
Hey, hello, good to see you.
Nightmare the Dirk, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to Delicious People. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, wait, if I place this... Oh. Ah, alright, so it actually, like... Okay, it turns like that. Okay. Okay. Let's see, where else can we go? Hi, Nightmare, hello. How are you? We're coming in. And goodness, sensible ideas guy tagged along for the meeting. You mean the outrageously handsome guy with the killer dress sense? I take it back. Okay, pull lever. So we got another color. I assume at least that we got another color that's now... yeah, there we go. Perfect. Being cuddled. Ooh, who's cuddling you? Who's doing the cuddling? Sadly, I am not being cuddled at the moment because, well, I'm home alone. I would love to get some cuddles, but well, there's no one here to cuddle me. Oh wait, I can go around this way, and then I can... Okay, I can also pull that lever. Okay. So now there's 3. So we got green, pink, and blue. That all line up. Oh, and that... okay. But why do I have these cards, though? Like, are they just for fun? Or, like, I wonder if I should do something with them. For, like, an extra achievement or something. Oh, you're a caregiver? Oh, that's so cute. Love that. Sadly, my my husband slash handler is not at home at the moment, so well, I can cuddle my bio doggo in theory. But yeah, hopefully he'll be home before I get to sleep, so I can get some cuddles. All right, I'm not sure what I should do with these playing cards, but I'll just move on. Okay, so we did that one. Let's see, what time is it? Almost 11:30. Well, since I'm not gonna go to sleep anyway, because I'm kind of hoping that Peter is gonna come home in time. And I'm actually not really tired anyway, so I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna go grab like another drink. So I'm gonna pause the game for you guys. And play some music. I think I'm gonna go grab another drink, so I can lubricate my throat a little bit more, because I need it. And yeah, then I'll be back, and we're gonna continue playing some more of Viewfinder. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I can appreciate it. And I will be back in a little bit. Where's my button? There we go. Be right back, chat. Be right back. Play some Plinko or some Lexico. Find the words on screen in the little game. And win. Hello, chat. Hello, hello. Hot. Alright. I have returned. Let's continue with some more. He is hot. Wait, me? Ooh. Let's continue with some more Viewfinder for a little bit. Before calling it, a day. Twitch now also has like vertical streaming. So if you're watching in the mobile app, you can have like a simultaneous vertical and horizontal stream. So I think once I've set up like my new PC and everything, like I first want to like make my regular OBS, like, you know, completely working with like all the things that I need. And then I feel that I might also want to set up like a vertical canvas, because I can also use that on YouTube, like stream to like, you know, YouTube Shorts or like YouTube in the like the vertical format. Oh, I'm suddenly very burpy. I don't know, like maybe I drank too much air. I hate it. Wait, you hate the vertical thing on Twitch? I mean, well, the thing is that you know, even on the mobile app, you can still view like, you know, the normal horizontal streams. You know, it's just like an extra way to sort of like get more get better discoverability, which I think is a good thing. See, I think that's like a good thing, not the stupid clip feature that they introduced, but like better discoverability. That's like a good thing. Okay, so there's the teleporter. That's where we need to go. My keyboard goes over chat when it's vertical. Yeah, I think there's like a way to like remedy that, or at least the chat. You can like set like different levels of chat or something. I think more vermiculite for this test batch. I've returned, Nightmare. Welcome back. Hello, hello. Excellent growth. Move to phase 2. Planter with the others. My dreams are too practical and my plans are too dreamlike. Mirren said as much to me the other day when I joked that if the master hard drive goes up in smoke, we'll always have our memories if it doesn't take us long for the ride. Personally, I found my excellent double pun to be funny. She was not amused. It's just all well. It's just as well that there's no winning a game of words with her. A long time ago, I learned that only results can make a certain type of person pay attention. Luckily, the biocar experiments are going better than expected. Soon I'll have interesting findings to share. If I can just stabilize my soil variables, the loop I've programmed might have a chance of crossing over into our world. Yeah, so I definitely feel that... I definitely feel that, like, the real world is sort of, like... There's, like, some sort of apocalyptic event, maybe? And they were trying to sort of, like, experiment to see if they can make things grow again. That's kind of like what I gather from sort of like the story tidbits here and there. Had to do a small bean thing. No worries. No worries at all. Ish all good. Also, I haven't found any collectibles yet in this world, so I'm not sure if... Oh look, it's a little
Their name is Melanie.
Melanie the Melon.
More playful work.
Okay, that's really cute. Wait, why does the cat sometimes disappear when I look at it from like a certain angle? That's interesting. Right, so we have a camera. Look through Viewfinder. Okay, wait, I made a camera of like a photo. Or of like some stairs. Does that mean that I need to place that here? Wait, can I... Oh, wait, like this, like this. There we go.
I've been running these biochar experiments for a few days now. Every time I think I finally achieved the perfect...
Not sure what the streamer is wearing.
nutrition.
I know what I'm wearing in real life, but also, like, you know, what I'm wearing
Poof,
as my digital
body
self.
part.
Which is sadly not what I'm wearing in real life. I wish it was, but sadly I'm not wearing
There must be something
such a hot,
I'm
shiny
missing.
suit, unfortunately.
Maybe.
I wish, though.
I can talk to Mirin about it.
Alright, so we got another camera that we can take a picture of. Use camera.
Be sure to catch my good side, alright?
Oh, wait, and now what I can do, I'm guessing, I can just place that here.
Excellent shot.
And then I can just go teleport. There we go. The wolf avatar on the right of the screen is wearing a cute blue shirt with paw prints and glasses. Perfectly fitted for the cute and fluffy vibe. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm wearing a cute blue shirt with paw prints and glasses. That's definitely what I'm wearing. Yeah, for sure. I need to buy Viewfinder. Yeah, I also need to get some new silicone lube, but it's like so expensive. Improvement back down to one dose to maintain food quality. Alright, I guess I'll take that picture. Wolf avatar is styled with a shiny suit, which might explain the Viewfinder reference. Well, yeah, it might. Can we put that? Oh wait. Oh wait, we don't want to destroy the battery because we need that. So let's place that here. Like that. Hello, cat.
I feel like Chi Long, but I have a solution to this. Ay. This mess of my own making.
Ay, this mess of my own making.
What Mira has been working on. Squirreled away in her own little corner. Maybe I can find a way to help. That might put us back on good
Wait,
terms.
pick up. Oh wait,
Building
orange
relationships
magnet is the
felt harder for Haraya than tending to her plans. I wonder why she always put in the effort despite that.
Okay, so the oranges are the collectibles here. Okay, that's good to know, because I might have seen one, but I'm not sure. But the pickup thing was quite specific, so maybe I just like totally missed it. Alright, so, okay, so we got one here. Where could the other one be though? Because I don't have another like angle for the photo, I think. Yeah, I can only use that. What am I missing? What am I missing? Because I don't see the other battery, because if I did, then it would be like a little bit easier, because then I would just be able to make a path there, but I don't really see where the other battery could be. Yeah, because there's nothing behind there. Unless... Ooh, okay, I got a very... Okay, wait, I got a very sort of funky idea, which I'm not sure if that's what the game wants me to do. But it does sort of feel kind of out there. What if we place the battery here? If this is what I need to do, then it makes me feel like super big brain. Then take a picture. Wait, pick up the photo. I think this is what we need to do, chat. Wow, if this is gonna work, that's gonna make me feel like super big brain. And then we put this back here. Oh my god, that actually totally works. Holy fuck. We did it!
It's quite the clever solution.
It is quite the clever solution. Thank you, Cat. I thought so too. Twitch, clip that!
I've been meaning to ask, what brought you here? To the simulation?
I have to say, I hate the feature, but it's also kind of useful. It's also kind of useful. If it works, because we'll have to see if it actually does work.
I find you to be quite adventurous. And fun.
Alright. Now we have nothing to do. Oh yeah, well, yeah. See, that's also a thing, but... Oh crap, I didn't want... Oh crap, I took a... Well, okay, well, I probably need it anyway. I guess. Do I though? Wait, let's actually rewind, because I'm not sure if I need... I'm not sure if I need that photo. Let's first look around. Ooh, pickup game.
Oh, I remember this.
Tomodachi!
That there's power in nurturing something.
So not Tamagotchi, but Tomodachi.
Certain about you, but you seem to have a handle on things.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Wait. I don't think it even came through now this time, by the way. Oh, wait. Maybe. Do I need to put that here? That's so cute. Oh, wait. Press button. Oh. Water. Sunshine? Wait, music? I'm not sure what it needs. Sunshine, maybe? Or more water? Okay, I thought maybe every time that I played the music that it would, like, progress, but I guess that's not what it is. Alright, so I guess we'll just give it sunshine and water every day. And then we'll wait for it to fully grow, I guess, maybe? I mean, we can take a picture of it now, but I don't necessarily think that I want that. Let's see, sunshine and water. Alright, so it's almost a fully grown flower, I guess? Oh man, I just moved my neck. now it's sort of like... I think I twitched something. Oh, look at that! I beat the game. Grow flower to attract a bee. Oh, it was just an achievement. Oh. I mean, that makes me happy. Don't get me wrong. I love achievements, but I thought that I would, like, actually get something out of that. Alright, so we did that. That still doesn't really let us go here, though. But yeah, but now my neck is sort of in pain again. Luckily, tomorrow... the masseuse is coming at work, so hopefully she can make it better again. Okay, what if I just take the picture? Oh wait, there's also stuff up there. Let's just take the picture. And let's just like put it there so I can like go through here. Wait, and then we take a picture of this. Okay, interesting. Okay, so now we have a camera that we can aim. Oh wait, what's it? Wait, what's it? Wait, what if we put it like this? And then we have the teleporter, and then we just put that down here. Like that. Boom! We did it! Alright, so that's, that's the second one done. Alright, how many more are there in this world? I think maybe 1 or 2 more?
I was being genuine earlier. I'd like to help you look. The founders left plenty of records of their work here, in case they were to ever come back. I wonder... Well, I hope it'll be of some use to you.
Pet the kitty! Alright, let's do one more level, I guess, chat. Because I do need to unwind a little bit as well before trying to get some sleepies.
Araya did leave in a hurry.
I'm also not sure what time Peter is going to be back, because they still have to drive all the way back. Okay, so that's battery. Here we have another one of these alignment things. Oh!
Down the rabbit hole it goes.
Drop a battery of a level. Okay, so we first need to... Ah, right. Okay, so we first need to put this down here. We can grab this battery. Then we can do this. Then it'll fall there.
Gosh,
Love that.
I could have done it better myself.
Games like this, Peter always calls me his dumb little puppy, which, he means in like a cute, endearing way, of course, but, ooh, rubber boots. Very sexy. Games like this, like, finding a solution to something like this always makes me feel very, like, smart puppy-brained. Ooh, another phone.
Hey, you answered. I've been trying to look ahead, but the simulation is a bit of a maze. You're the only one that can navigate it. If I were to guess, though, what remains of all their research should be scattered around you. And if I were a delicate machine that could solve climate change, I'd be deep in a lab somewhere. Anyway, I'll do my best out here. Find that machine, all right? I'm cheering you on.
I'm cheering you on. Cheerio.
Delicate machine. Something to do with climate. Oh, that sounds familiar.
Oh, it sounds familiar. Love that.
Is that what she's been working on? How foolish can she be?
I don't think it's foolish at all. Insanely ambitious.
Ooh, Chi Long is a guy.
You know
And he's
that,
Asian,
right?
and he sounds
This
kind of
would be
hot. Oh, whoa.
soul-crushing. Real buzz. Not something even an artificial cat could improve.
I'll talk to her, but try having a little faith.
Just have a little faith in me. The problem isn't that my plants are dying, it's that they don't die without being told to do so. I wish that I could set foot in this place to find a dead flower awaiting my return. The results of my experiments live in the dozens of file archives I've made here. I'm handing over all documentation of soil failures to Chi Loing, so they can see the bigger picture. As usual, I fear my best work will only show itself in my conclusion. Chi Long is my hope that this won't have to be the case. A world just isn't a world without cycles we can't control. Alright, okay, interesting, interesting. Also, I haven't seen any oranges yet, like collectible oranges. Malfunctioning soil, show Chi Loing. Okay, we got a photograph here. Okay, I don't think I need to take a picture of that. yet. I mean, maybe later, but I don't think yet. This is very deep. Yeah, I feel this game, like, I thought it was just gonna be like, you know, a cutesy puzzle game. But I feel that there's actually quite a little bit of story to it. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, but... Ah, okay, I see. So I do need to take a picture of it first. Because then I can restore it after grabbing the battery. And I think I need to take another picture so I can grab that battery actually. Because I think if I put this down, let's do it here just in case. See, I can grab that battery. Drop it here. Oh wait, actually, yeah, I'm gonna drop it there. And grab this. And then I can put this. And I can just like put that there. Oh, I broke this one, but that's okay, that's okay. Because I can put this here. And this one there. Boom. And now we got a working teleporter. Oh, whoa.
Biofiltration.
Oh, that's... that's it.
The world. I wonder if she was right. But that's not what you're looking for.
All right, and this is the optional challenge. We are gonna keep that for next time though, because it is getting a bit late. And like I said, I do want to unwind a little bit before getting some sleepies. Big brained indeed. Big brained indeed. Let's see. Quit to menu. I am sure, yes. Slots. I just have the ones. Oh, I could have had like a ton of saves, but I don't. All right. All right. Let's go back here. Are you sure you want to quit? I am sure I want to quit. Yeah. That was a ton of fun, chat. I really enjoyed that. That's actually a really fun game. That's actually a very cool game. A lot cooler than I thought it was gonna be. Like, you know, I didn't think it was gonna be like a bad game, but I just didn't know. I didn't know that there was going to be such a sort of like backstory or like, you know, that it was going to be much deeper than just, you know, taking pictures and trying to puzzle with them. So with that said, I am gonna see who we can say hello to tonight by raiding out. So let's see who is live. Let's see who we have that is live today that we haven't raided. Who did we raid last time? Because we haven't, I haven't streamed in a couple weeks. Let's see, who did we raid last time? Last time we raided July 6th. Was that the last time we streamed? I guess so, yeah. Let's see. But how do you guys like the game, chat? Do you guys enjoy the game? Do you guys like it so far? I definitely like it. Like I said, it feels like a very fun game. So far, I definitely enjoy it. Alright, I'm trying to see who we can say hello to. Who we can say hello to today. Alright, let me turn off audio just in case. Alright, I think we're gonna raid out to Tiger, who is also a member of Little Space Team, who just started, well, they started streaming 40 minutes ago, so I'm not sure what they're gonna play yet, but I guess we're gonna find out or not. You know, that's the beauty of things. All right, let's go here. All right. Well, yeah, I need to. There's definitely some work that I need to do on the on OBS. So hopefully I have some time this week to do that, because I definitely would love to. I would love to stream again on Sunday, since Peter is gonna be away through, like, you know, the part of the day. So I would love to stream again on Sunday, but don't like hold me to that yet. I'll have to see if it's gonna be doable or not. Anyway, in the meantime, definitely check out my my Discord and my Blue Sky accounts if you want to like, you know, stay up to date on things that I do, that I get up to. And also you can check out its.brook.dog for, like, all my other social links. You can find them over on my profile there. Let me actually start the raid, otherwise we'll be here for a long while. Wait, they don't have follower mode on, right? I don't think. I hope not. But Twitch still doesn't have a feature that allows you to see if someone has follower only mode. When, you know, you already follow them. So hopefully there's no follower only mode. I'm not sure. If not, then here's our raid message. This is a delicious raid, which, as always, the one at the top you can use with our animated emotes for our subscribers, and the one below that with our global emotes everyone can use, even our non-subscribers. I will not follow. Yeah, no, like, I streamers who have follower only mode on for, like, always, that's like, I don't get that. Like, I've said it before, I just don't necessarily think it's, like, a good idea. Because I feel, you know, follower only mode is not necessarily something that you should put on all the time. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, chat, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I can appreciate it. I had a great time. I will see you guys on the next stream, which, again, maybe it's going to be Sunday. Wait, no, stop. Don't play this. We're not starting the stream. Time flies to the left of the screen. Yeah, I felt that it fit better there. It looks better there, and we don't need the stats rotator on this scene. So that's why I shifted it. Anyway, chat, I'll see you guys next stream. Love you. Have a good rest of your week, and yeah, be good. Bye.